yellow.
I'm the golden son while playing the GBA game. Brain off the scale, they thinking he mean weight gain. No surge, electrify the mind. I'm in charge of the buzz, get your power stripped. I'm my own plug, you the socket. Let more punchlines, the trash in your pocket. That's you to stop it. More than rap, this composite, you gossip, I rock it. See the variation? It don't matter black or white, bring the drama, Perry Mason. I'm adjacent to the destined, counting all my blessings while they selling their soul. No, you gotta be desperate like them housewives. Hear the real with my mouth wide, paths going north, but they still hear the south side in me. These rappers are actors who giving out Emmys. Find me a Denny's looking proud of their penny without an Oscar. I'ma lay it proper. Father, this sound ironic, didn't have a papa for most of my life. Foster home to home. Don't let me start. Comment tell me about real love. It starts in the heart, not the pants. Born without a chance. Probably met Destiny plenty times and noticed when she glanced at me. When you dance with me, who would've known these dreamers become fans of me? Put up your hands for me. Touch the sky, the model we grew up with. Bumping that old Wayne, about to see if this truck fit in my garage. I'm kidding, no car, but I got drive. Even if I retire, never be top 5. I survived the rugged terrain. Determination in my brain, God help me find joy through the pain, gain clarity that I share to the masses. Same kid, they dreaming in classes. Future look disastrous. Time for the heroes and less facets. Clean air, less gases. But y'all know what I'm trying to convey. Chase streams, play games, watch a few anime. Found a path to be great, not a moment to waste. Mama check it, don't worry, I'm straight. We gon' take it to the top of the globe. Spread love, realest quote that I wrote. You know, sky's the limit. All my life I was sober. We surpassing that with each episode. Behold, a new episode. New day, a new episode. A new day, a new day, a new episode. A new day, a new episode. A new day, a new. Go ahead, let them throw that shade. You gotta wait to see the picture. Old Kodak days, don't go that way. They songs all filler, and it shows not at the museum. Fans never been stellar. Pin Dilla, so a route set score. I ain't trying to be known by a number like the kids next door. My lord, they want us in cages or the seats, cause we fresh to death. Cash is short, baby, we cool. Me, I'm nothing but a kid from the boondocks, writing living color. Different world in my boombox, chilling in my afternoon socks with a cute thing. Excuse the missed call, didn't notice you rang. Sharp tongue from the heavens, we thinking outside of the box. They call him Stoop Kid, never lead his steps. No one knows of his woes, cause he keeps to himself in seclusion. But me, I had to find out his story, so I sat by his stoop. He said his name's Corey. Told me how he used to be in love with a dame, but she left about as fast as she came. Said the sky's never been the same. Air's less fresh, chemtrails blanket the sky, and we compressed to a perfect world that we created within the mind. We blind to the truth as the days unwind. He finds happiness and watch the time go by. He asked, do you know why? Cause at least I'll know when we die. Society's engulfed in trends, and it's hard to find friends when your vision ain't the same through the lens. A cleanse what we need, but our pride won't accept it. Love's like a precious baby girl, and I'm wishing that we kept it. Neglected all our principles, kids laughing at me every day. How conventional, all one-dimensional. I wish I was invincible, I would just fly away. Aim for the sun, hope to land in a higher place. That's my escape from reality. Life is a dream, but it seems we've been sleeping in ravines. For now, I'ma chill with the ranting. Sit up on my stoop while the kids keep chanting. Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. The stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. The stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop, stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop, stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it. Stoop. A tear rolls down his cheek. He asks, how did life become bleak? We used to seek joy, now we lost in translation of the language called money. I pity our generation. I told him I agree, but you looking at the downside. It's a bigger world outside the walls you hide, and I can guide you to a new state of mind if you let me. But hearts can't receive what the soul isn't ready for. Look, life is a metaphor, it's up to you to find a meaning. You can't stand for something if you steadily leaning on pillars of self-loathing. Imagine what you're missing in addition to beautiful life that you ain't even living. Places that you never been, people that you'll never meet. Happiness if you're willing to seek beyond the stoop of your seclusion, but really just a barrier to block away the image of a place much scarier called reality. He stopped me mid-sentence, took a step down like a sinner doing repentance. Said he wanna take a chance, thanks for the referral. Safe to say this boy's gonna finally leave the world, so stoop kids gonna leave it. Stoop kids.
Are you ready?
wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie. And make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver. Dream weaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's your boy, Ernie Blerd Without Fear, back again for another round. Oh, man, we are out here today. Oh, man, it's good times, though. It's good times. Let's see here. Do we have... Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see something here. There we go. Man, I was a little concerned for a second. I couldn't see the chat. I was concerned for a moment. I had trepidations. I was worried. I was like, I see there are people here, but no one's talking. What is this? What fuckery is this? That said, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, man, welcome y'all to another one, man. We are out here. I gotta get some tunes in here. Hold on. I gotta get some tunes in here. God damn it. I apologize, y'all. This is kind of a low energy day for your boy. Because, I'm not gonna lie, full disclosure, I didn't wake up until about 11:30. About 11:30, as a matter of fact. It's probably closer to 11:40. Let me just keep it 1 billion with you. Oh, man, look at it. We got my boy Reggie Simmons coming through with a $5 super chat. Oh, Lord Jesus. Ray just came through to say here's to an awesome show. We also got Jarrell Boza in here. Says, Ernie, you hear how Marvel's reversing their stance on the digital books? You know what? I have not, but we'll look into it at some point before the show is out. We'll take a look into that sometime before the show is over. Hold on one moment, too, because we gotta. Whoop. I'm sitting here violating, got my door open and everything. But no, what's going on, everybody? I see, man, who all we got in here? We got, let's see, I see we got a Zor's Tiger in here. We got Rubius Arcos in here. SFC Cade Killer up in here. Let's see, LJ Brown, TJ Youssef, Geronimo Smith. Of course, yeah, we already got Reggie Simmons and Jarrell Boza in here. Got Brandon T, Anansi the Spider, Corey Wheeler in here. Panther the War in here. Tari and Eason in here. Woo! Ultra Cross Zero's up in here, goddammit. Absolute Venom. Got to go get him in here. Michael Diego in here. Ray Kai Bujin in here. I came says a long string of letters and numbers, but I'm going to try it anyway. Jay-Z Junior 47 J32A up in here. Mr. Brooks 610 in here. Woo! Man. Look, Grayson Red up in here. Hey. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I see we got, wait. We got, what we got? Ooh, man, I'm about to fuck a name up. I'm about to fuck this thing up here real quick. Hold up. Wait, we got, is it Feely? Is it Poe? Max, I'll fucking name up in a minute. But hola, amigo. Welcome to the stream. Oh, got Sister Dark Angel up here. We got Power to the People up in here. Lucio up in here. T5 the Great up in here. Woo! Man, it's good times. Man. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm hype. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I think I finally got my energy. Yo, the roll call got me hype. I think that was just what I needed. I think that was just what I needed. Just to get by. To get by. But let's not stay on ceremony. We always have we stay having illustrious guest on the cave. At all times. Always illustrious guest. And today is no different. Actually, we just got confirmation just now, just mere moments ago. Man, look at that, man. Hey, Randolph Smythe coming in here right off the rip. Coming in as a channel member, joining Blerd Club. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, that, y'all, that is love. Like, that's love right there. That's love right there. Whether no matter how you slice it, that's love. Let's see here. Trying to line this up just right, because I want it to be perfect. Because we got my boy. Y'all know my boy is in here with me. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know the vibes. My guy, Carter Presents, is in here with me. Carter, how you doing, man?
Don't like that there's a photo out there of an artist rendering, because the IRS is still looking for you, boy. I don't like the picture that is out there of me right now.
You're right.
Good.
We had an eyewitness report.
I don't like out there for your boy right now, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be on another show.
Look, you ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Randolph Smythe, welcome to Blerd Club, brother. But every time I see Smythe, I always think of Kingpin's #2 from the Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh yeah, Alistair Smythe.
I see Smythe anywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of slick the same way. That's why I saw it. I was like, Alistair, is that you? Well, I thought Spider Slayers were about to come, just come right about the gate, just start wilding on me. I was like, dude, I'm not ready for it, man. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it yet. But no, we got a jam-packed show. We got a lot to talk about. Originally, I intended to have the homie Sky Blue in, but I kind of fucked that one up. I meant to contact him and let him know what the vibes were, what we're gonna be doing, and I didn't do it. I thought I did, but I didn't because I'm scatterbrained. So yeah, that happened. That was a thing that happened. But we're gonna try and get him on next week. Hopefully we'll be able to get him on next week. At least, yeah, that is the current plan. That is the current plan. As far in as I am aware. Man, Jamal Simmons coming through with a $5 super chat, says a donation to Blerd and rest in peace, John Lewis. Respect. Yeah, matter of fact, let's Carter, we want to talk about this for a moment in time, because this is actually something that came up. I actually didn't find out about this until last night. I don't know if it happened any sooner than that.
Yeah, I think I found out about it late last night as well.
Okay, so yeah, it's same for you then as it was for me. Okay. Y'all, basically, for those who do not know, here, let me transition this over. Y'all, I apologize. I'm setting some things up, if you will. Setting some things up, if you will. But yeah, man, our guy, man, John Lewis. Damn, dude, I can't believe it, man. This dude, how old was John Lewis when he passed?
He was 80.
80? God. Okay, now here's this man made the 80 this dude's been out here all this time. Out here, marching, speaking up for civil rights and everything. Dude's a legend. Like, you could say he was one of the last living legends from the civil rights era. You know. But no, basically, and this is something I think a lot of people don't necessarily know. I know a lot of people kind of find this out now, but I guess because some people just don't know things. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But basically, this guy... Oh, wait. We got another one. We got Joel C. Super Chatting $4.99. What is going on here, man? Y'all are coming out the gate swinging. Says, Peace Man, do you have any videos on Icon? Actually, as a matter of fact, I do. I do have a video on Icon. I don't have the link in front of me right this second, but if you go to my main channel page on the home page, if you go to either the playlist for my Who Is playlist, breakdowns of just random and sundry characters. I also have a playlist called Black Superheroes You Should Know. And if you also go to the search tab, if you type in Icon, he should be one of the first videos to pop up. But yes, I have done video on Icon, yes. And we'll probably be doing some more here very shortly. I make no promises. It's all stuff it's in the works, I swear. That said, I want to try something real quick. I want to try. Yeah. Do you mind, Carter, if we try something real quick, fast, in a hurry? While we're
upset about the photo that is out of me in these streets, right? And chat just said that I'm like Will Smith's dad from Fresh Prince. You only see me once.
Damn.
Somebody's cold, man.
That ain't right. That ain't right. Look. Wait, why do I feel like Will Smith any moment is gonna just walk out? And he gonna have the same look he had when Jada was talking about what was it?
Listen to me. I don't have any entanglements. I don't.
Why don't she love me no more? Sorry. But no, there's some people out here didn't know that John Lewis was not only was he a civil rights activist, civil rights leader, not only was he a congressman, but he was also he was also the writer of the graphic novel series March, which, by the way, you know what? Now that we're talking about this, sales on this probably gonna skyrocket. Yeah. Sales is probably gonna skyrocket. That he just passed away. You try and go on Amazon and find this shit, you ain't gonna find it. It's gonna be gone. That shit's gonna be sold out.
A lot of people thought that book was gonna be super duper old. No, it came out in 2013.
Yeah, this is new. This is new.
I think the last one he did came out in 16 or 17. I want to say. Mm-hmm. Because I do remember that last book he did. It got an award. Mm-hmm. The last volume of March he did. I remember reading about that.
Yes, I believe you are correct. But yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, it just it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart it always breaks my heart to see, stuff like that. Just the life, a life that is so influential, and just like somebody who's done so much. And when I say so much, I mean, like, you gotta think about this. John Lewis was like out here. Like, he was out here. Guy was marching with Dr. King, for Christ's sakes. He marched with Dr. King and Selma to Montgomery March. The man has been out here as a and I would dare say a very outspoken, one of the more outspoken congressmen that you would probably find. By my estimation, I'm not saying that is 100% the case. I'm just saying that, it wouldn't surprise me if that were anywhere close to the truth. But no, we just want to send him up. Just want to send him up, man. Rest in power. Yeah, man. I don't like starting things off on like a dour note, but yeah, it just is what it is. But yeah, I guess, man, okay, let's, whoo, man, you ready to talk about these X-Men's, Carter?
Let's go. You've been wanting to talk about these X-Men's all week. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's get
All
to it.
Here, let me crack the neck. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here, let me mess with stuff real quick. Yes. Okay, so a while back we talked about the first crossover event, the first X-Men crossover event that was going to be going down under the Dawn of X current run, the Dawn of X run. We're like, oh man, they're gonna have the first crossover event. It's gonna be 10 of Swords. Some people say X of Swords. It's 10 of Swords. And basically, this story arc that is more or less going to kind of be the culmination of some things that were teased. I believe this was in X-Men number 2. And in, I believe it was Powers of 10 number 5, I think it was. I'm not 100% on that particular one, but I know X-Men number 2 is correct. And this was all in regards to Arakko, which is the twin island. The twin island that kind of reinserted itself into Krakoa. Krakoa and Arakko were basically having the sex. But hold on, is the here, you know what, real quick, this is Sky Blue texting me right now. Let's see. Here we go. But yeah, no, all that aside, we're just trying to make sure we're good for next week. Okay. But once again, apologies. But yeah, basically the whole original recipe for Horseman of the Apocalypse coming back, Apocalypse's ties to Krakoa and Arakko back when they were one singular island, all of that stuff. And remember how we talked about how the threat that was coming the X-Men's way was not going to come from some outside entity. It was going to come from it was going to come from beneath them. It was going to come from the island itself that they are standing on. And we now know exactly what that threat is. We saw ways back, I don't know if I still have. Do I still have that image? I don't know if I still have it. Let me look real quick. I want to see if I still got it, or at least a good one. Let's see if I still got a good image from. You know what? I do, as a matter of fact. I do. Look at me keeping pictures from yesteryear. It's not even yesteryear. It was literally like last year. But I guess that would be yesteryear. Maybe. I don't know. Are we going to count it? I'll count it. So yeah, let's take a look at it real quick. And here, let me get out of studio mode. That would probably be helpful. Man, look, I got transitions now. Man, look at me. I'm a whole ass professional. But yeah, you'll see right here, we saw this picture, and we saw various and sundry X-Men characters, wielding swords, some familiar, some unfamiliar. We see Wolverine with the Muramasa blade. We see the Excalibur. Actually, we see both versions of Excalibur that recently popped up in Teeny Howard's Excalibur series, which, by the way, this 10 of Swords is co-written by both Teenie Howard and Jonathan Hickman. And Jamal Simmons coming through with that young $2 super chat just says, what Hickman's what will Hickman's next project be after X-Men? I don't know. Not sure what that dude's going to be up to.
With Hickman, he always kind of dives into. I feel like, because I mean, he did it with Avengers, he did it with Fantastic Four. I feel like he's going to be on X-Men for a minute, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't look for him to be off X-Men anytime soon.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you something. This dude spent the better part of a year writing an X-Bible. The things that matter to him and what will matter in the series of X-Men that he is writing. So I don't think he's jumping off that book anytime soon, or off of any of this anytime soon. Marvel paid him mega bucks to do this. So yeah, he's not going to be, I don't think he's in any danger of being done anytime soon. If by my estimation is what I'm saying. And I think Carter agrees. But yeah, this is, we've seen this image. Yeah, we've seen this image right here.
Yeah.
Now, the real thing that you has gotten people talking recently is the latest image that's been popping up. And here, I'm going to put this over here so it's kind of out of the way. Okay. So, root entanglement. Y'all killing me. Talking about Krakoa. Talking about Krakoa and Rocco. Y'all ain't shit. But anyway, no, we got to see the cover of X of Swords, or not X of Swords, but 10 of Swords, Stasis #1. We got to see that, and it's a thing of beauty. And on this cover is pretty much every villain we can look forward to seeing. So let's take a look at this. This is the cover in all of its glory. We see various and sundry enemies. Some of the strangest looking enemies I think we've seen in X history. You can, if you look down in the lower left-hand corner, and here, we'll zoom this in just so, because I kind of want y'all to see what I'm talking about here. But right here, we've already met this character. This is Summoner. This is Summoner right here, and if I'm not mistaken, the grandchild of one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I believe it may have been War. I can't remember. But yes, these are, I'm assuming some of these, and we actually have another picture we're going to take a look at here in a minute. But you can kind of look right here. You can kind of see they all kind of have like an ancient look to them. Like, yeah, we have the ones like directly in the front have more of a Egyptian flair to them. So that would kind of denote to you that these are very likely the original, like these 4 up front are the original OG 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, most likely, but we'll get a little more confirmation to that in a moment. And yeah, of course, we see, as you kind of you scroll up, we got a dude back here with a Buster Sword. Got a dude back here. Look, that motherfucker, like any minute, he gonna cut you in half, hit you with the Omni Slash, and all you gonna hear afterwards. That's all you're gonna hear. Nothing else. Ain't gonna be nothing else. It's gonna be a wrap. And of course we got this big alligator, crocodile looking motherfucker. I don't know who let Killer Croc into the Marvel Comics universe, but I'm gonna need y'all to calm down. I'm gonna need y'all to calm all the way down. But yeah, we got some very interesting characters like on this cover. Now we do have some names. Now, of course, we already mentioned Summoner. We already mentioned Summoner. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at who all these characters are. So, we know that the big guy back here.
A Ryback.
Not Ryback, who by the way, y'all, Ryback out here posted thirst pics.
I don't
This man, you know what? Actually, you know what? If you've been in the thirst recently, you have.
I don't go over there. That's exactly why I don't go over there.
Look, wait a minute. My guy, Deku Venom, got to go get him. Coming through the $2 super chat says, all hail Big Croc God. So we got this guy. Thank you again, Brother Deku, for that. Welcome to the chat. I don't know if you've been in here this whole time or not. I haven't got a chance to really keep up with the chat as much as I would like. Oh, we got another super chat. Trail Boza coming through with the $2 super chat saying it looks like a cheap space Godzilla. Oh, don't. Let's not. Well, I guess I don't know. That means we're putting respect on Space Godzilla because admittedly, Toho's Space Godzilla is made on the cheap. That says a lot. Hey, but I love Tokusatsu, so I'm all about my rubber suits and cardboard cities. But no, Pog is his name, and we don't know anything about him. As far as I'm aware, we don't really know anything about him.
Likes Pogs. He
likes Pogs, apparently. I'm going to say right now, he probably be the first one to get clapped. He'll be the first one to get clapped.
Disagree. I think he'll be the one when like that first salvo is thrown, that first shot is shot. He's gonna be the one to eat Wolverine.
Damn.
Put any amount of money on.
Oh, you know what? He'll eat Wolverine first, and that's how he's gonna die.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even say that. I think he'll eat Wolverine first, then maybe like toward the end of the second issue, Wolverine's just gonna cut his way out, like just surprise, motherfuckers. Like that's what I see happen.
Look, sniggity snick. Well, you ain't got that Muramasa blade. That's where the Muramasa blade is. That's where it's inside Pog or Pog. That's where it is. I don't know.
That dude is way too big to not eat Wolverine in the first issue.
Look, actually, you know who else gonna catch it? Kid Omega.
I hope so. I hate that fucking character.
Dude, somebody was actually complaining to me in the comments of one of the last X videos. It was X-Force number 10. And they were like, dude, man, Kid Omega stays getting wrecked. How is he an Omega Mutant? I was like, Omega Mutant don't mean that you are unstoppable. Omega level mutant means that he's just he's the upper echelon of telepaths on Earth. And here's the fucked up part. He's not the only Omega level telepath. Jean is also an Omega level telepath. So
I hope he just catches it at some point in this event. Like, don't bring him back. Let the five sleep. Let him eat the ice cream. Let him Netflix. Don't bring him back. I have not liked this boy.
I hate it.
They reintroduced him and fucking.
Wait a minute. Nightway came through the $2 super chat. Says that gator. That's the gator from Hook TikTok.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm here for it, dude. I want that. Can we have that now? Can he please say TikTok? Here comes the croc. Wait, I don't know if he can say that. He might get in trouble. He might get Marvel in some trouble. Marvel be like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. No,
I like the love that I'm getting right now because everybody hates Kid Omega like I do. Like, I think Kid Omega probably still tries to throw in people's faces that he has a MySpace page with the glittery gifts on it. I'm just saying,
oh, damn.
I hate that character.
Dude.
I hate him.
Okay, I never understood, like, there are people out here who stan Kid Omega, and I've never understood that shit. I've never understood why people like Kid Omega. He is a trashy character. Who made him? Was it Grant Morrison? Did Grant Morrison make him? I'm a look.
Nope. Can't remember. I remember the first time I saw him was during Schism. I didn't give a shit when I saw him in Schism. And then Jason Aaron put him with Wolverine in the X-Men. I didn't give a shit then, and I still don't give a shit now. Like, you want an irritating character? Get somebody else in there.
No. I was correct.
Oh, Grant Morrison?
Grant Morrison made him. That's why. That's another reason. Dude, Grant Morrison be so extra with his characters. Like, every now and again, like, okay, when you start talking about, like, Danny the Street, that's when I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. That's a cool idea. But this shit, Kid Omega, like, come on, dude, really? Dude, he is weak sauce. Yeah, Grant Morrison and Frank Quietly created Kid Omega. So, yeah, unfortunately.
That's a nice team up though, right there. Frank Quietly, wow.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was saying. Like, Frank Quietly, he actually taking the L for this one.
Something that nasty came from something that good. Damn.
Hey, we got Weapon X coming through with a $5 super chat. Didn't say anything, just here to show some support, I suppose. That looks like the crack Mamba. Oh God. Oh Lord. Wow. Is that almost as bad as the Bendis X-Men? Ah, man, let's not be ugly. Let's not be ugly. Let's look. You know, here's funny thing. I love how Brian Michael Bendis is the motherfucker everybody's quick to shit on, but then someone will turn around and start talking about the shit, like they'll talk about projects like, oh man, but so and so, ooh man, I'm all about so and so, and it's like, you know, he made that, right? It's like, look, man, keep that same energy, man. Let's not shit on Brian Michael Bendis, man. He's out here, man. He's an ally.
I like some of Bendis' X-Men stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, I'm not hating on Bendis.
One of the few people that had it to where Beast was before X-Force, you know.
Yeah.
This was the one that actually had Beast getting called out for being a douche.
Yeah. I would say very much so. Matter of fact, here, I wanna bring something up real quick while we're sitting here. Let's see here. Let's pull this man's bibliography real quick. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, dude was out here, man. I mean, this man, like, a lot of people forget that Ultimate Spider-Man was like the one lit book in Ultimate Marvel. Like, literally, when I say the one lit book, I mean literally it was the one good book that Ultimate Marvel had. So I mean, let's calm down, everybody. Let's calm down.
It's funny to hear just because one lit book out of X-Men.
How many?
Ultimates, Avengers, Ultimates versus Avengers,
Oh,
Blade.
God, it was so bad, dude. Ultimate Marvel was so shitty. It was so shitty. God, I hated it. Like, I hated it the second I saw it. Oh, he also wrote one of my favorite Daredevil runs. I like the Bendis Daredevil run. So yeah, no.
Yeah, that's known as one of the better runs.
Yeah, let's follow up off my boy. Let's follow up off my boy real quick. Yeah, I want to. Y'all shitting on my dude.
That's another monster kind of hit the nail on the head. The man has some strong work and atrocities.
Okay, look. I'm not saying the man ain't throwing up some bricks, all right? Look, I ain't saying the man. Look, okay, look. If you shooting, look, all right, look. The law of averages says if you make X amount of attempts, you will, at least some of the motherfuckers are gonna be L's. But at least some of them. You ain't gonna get the dub, 100%. There's not, actually, now I think about it, there are very few writers, and only because they don't have as big a body of work as Brian Michael Bendis or even some other writers that haven't done a bad thing. Like right now, I can say I've never read a bad Donny Cates anything, but that's because he hasn't done that much. I mean, he's done a lot, but it's like he hasn't done enough for him to actually have hit that, where it's creeping in. But I guarantee you, Donny Cates is gonna fuck around and write something bad soon, and I ain't gonna want to be. I'm not gonna want to talk about it. I'm not gonna want to talk about it.
No, Venom is kind of mediocre to me.
What? Get out of here.
I just want to see how many people just go off in the
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold. Let me call. We're gonna end this call. Hold. Blasphemer. Blasphemy.
I just want to see how many will just lose their shit saying, "Get this man out of here."
This man is garbage. Boo this man. Let's see here. Hey, Poe Archery Media coming through with a $5 super chat. Thank you again, my brother, man. Just showing love. Looking forward to Ten of Swords. The video transition is fire. I enjoyed Bendis' X-Men run. Man, see, look, you know, and see, this is why I knew. This is how I knew, even before this, that my guy out here was a man of culture. That he's a man of culture, and more importantly, one of the real ones when it comes to them X-Men's. Here, let's see here. We went way off in the weeds talking about business. This, that, we only talked about one dude. Let's talk about the white sword. We got the white sword here. This guy with the big buster sword, hucked over his shoulder. That apparently he is named after the sword he carries. Which his sword is actually not even white. Can we actually talk about that for a second? His sword ain't even really 100% white. He's actually more of a silver. But I guess the silver sword was already taken, or they felt it'd be too close to Silver Samurai.
Silver Sable.
Or Silver Sable, yeah. Who, by the way, will fuck you up in Spider-Man PS4 if you ain't careful. Just throwing that out there. This next one, there's not really a lot to say about it, because we don't really know anything about these characters. Solem, or or I don't know, fuck it. I'm gonna say, you know what? Solem. That's how I'm gonna say it. There you go. There you go. Motherfuckers, look, no. Because motherfuckers be fucking with me all the time. Oh, it's not this, it's that. And it's like, dude, fuck y'all, okay? Look. How many times have you heard someone actually, no, and I mean like more than half of these characters' names have never been uttered in a room before. Well, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that's not how that's pronounced. Like, if something is explicitly said to be pronounced one way, because it's one of those things. Remember the Thanos debate? Like Thanos and Thanos?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were saying Thanos and were arguing with me that I said Thanos. And then all of a sudden the MCU comes out and them same motherfuckers were giving me shit for saying Thanos instead of Thanos. Now they're like, oh yeah, man, I always been saying Thanos. I always been saying Thanos, man. Dude, get the fuck out of my face. Anyway, Jason Davidson coming through with a $2 super chat. Says, here's hoping the story ties directly back to House of X. It might not. I don't get your hopes up.
I just don't want it to tie into the year 10,000 stuff. Please, no. Please.
No. And see, okay, all right. Okay, so Carter, me and you, we on the same page then, right? That year 10,000 was some booty.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Because motherfuckers would give me shit. Oh, you just don't understand. You just don't get it. Dude, get the fuck out of here. That shit was boring. And you know how I know it was boring? Speaking of writers who have thrown up some L's, Jonathan Hickman has thrown up some L's. He's actually thrown up an L recently. He's got a book under Image, and I am sad to say it's one of the few Image books I'm like, man, they should have kept this one. I was like, damn, man, they could have kept that. Because he uses the same, like, the exposition pages. He's overusing them in that book. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, dude, there's little here. I don't even remember the name of the book. That's how bad I thought it was. Anyway, point of the matter is, yeah, it better not tie into no year 10,000 shit, because I ain't here for it.
Saying who the fuck said Thanos? Those same people that have been playing Street Fighter for years and kept saying fucking Ryu. Stop it.
The same people. No. Wait. I gotta tell a quick story. Then we'll move on. I gotta tell a quick story, then we'll move on. Man, I have one of my wife's ex-coworkers had a son, and yeah, they're probably in here right now. They probably hate my guts right now. That's okay, cool, because yeah, fuck you. But anyway, they had a son who they named Ryu. So every time I saw that baby, and every time I encountered them before they had the baby, and they were like just bragging about the name, I was like, in the back of my head, said, man, y'all gonna get that kid's ass whipped.
Somebody's gonna kick that kid. You gonna hit
right? Look. You know what? They're not gonna hit him with the Tatsumasa Puya. They're not gonna hit him with that. They're gonna hit him with the actual, like the old school. Oh, you can.
Coming straight up like a Michael Jackson solo. Oh my!
Oh god, I love it. I'm here for it. Hey, was it the Purple Lord Leo Anansi coming through with the 640 super chat saying, "Wash your damn hands." Yeah, goddamn right, dude. Always, dude. I want y'all to know something about me, man. I compulsively wash my hands. If I touch something that I think is the least bit unsavory, and even if it's actually not, I'm kind of a hypochondriac. So yeah, I wash my hands probably too much. But that said, let's go down to the next one. We were talking about Solum. Solum, I feel, is probably in some relation to Pestilence. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to say the White Sword, likely some relation to War. That just makes sense, right?
Okay.
Salim, probably some relation to Pestilence or Famine. Who knows? Now, you go down here, you have, was it Iska the Unbeaten? Oh, that's a spoiler. Because I got a sneaking suspicion this bitch gonna get her ass whooped. Anytime a motherfucker show up to us, I'm the unbroken, the unbound, the blah blah blah. You about to get the undying. You about to get your ass beat.
Feel like they're gonna put her up against somebody who just should not be fighting this woman to kind of show her dominance. And I think toward the end she's gonna catch a fade quick, fast. But they have to show at least that initial issue. She can whoop somebody, even if the person she whooping is hot garbage.
No, but here's the thing: that you know what it is. If Taskmaster was a mutant, it would be Taskmaster.
I think Iska will be the one that puts Kid Omega to sleep. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Oh no, she gonna put that much. He gonna be sleep. He'll be sleep. He gonna be gone, like good gone. I'm gonna say probably also some kin to War, or maybe I don't know, some other one. You never know. I don't know. Maybe I don't, because most of these are children. They're children and grandchildren. So we know Summoner is a grandchild. So some of these have to be like the parents of those children. So yeah, we got to have the kids of the original Four Horsemen, and then the grandchildren of them. I'm gonna go on a limb and maybe say that the White Sword probably one of the first children, and then the Summoner might be, somewhere in there after that or something. I don't know. We also got. I love this one. Bay the Blood Moon. Bay the Blood Moon. I'm here for it. This heifer right here. Man, I don't know, man. What you think about this one?
I don't know. I feel like she might be the sorceress of the bunch.
That's what I'm thinking. That's kind of where my mind is on that one.
That's what I'm thinking. So it'll be interesting to see who they would have to go up against that woman. I don't know if they'd have Captain Braden come in, with Excalibur, but I don't know. A lot of these I don't know, and that's what's kind of exciting to me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I know some of these actually had some thought put into them. And you know what? I said Bay. It might actually be Bai. Depending on what the origin is, but it seems to be either Japanese or Chinese in origin, so it may actually be Bay. But anyway.
For all you Thanos people out there, it might be BI. It might be BI. We don't know.
It might be. I don't know. Well, because going back to the Thanos thing, I remember, because people used to clown me for how I said, most everybody says Namor. Most everyone says Namor, for the most part. Mm-hmm. And I think even the cartoons have technically said it, too. But, I've always kind of split the difference because, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a long A. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it should be a long A sound in his name. It just, I don't know. I used to always kind of say Namor. And matter of fact, I remember motherfuckers clown me so fucking hard for saying it that way. And I was like, motherfucker, y'all act like y'all made this shit. Y'all acting like y'all got skin in the game on this one. God damn. But anyway, let's go down to the next one. We also got Red Root the Forest.
I don't know what to think about this.
Dude, Groot better not see this motherfucker. Groot gonna see this motherfucker and instantaneously get redwood. Danger. Be like, I am Groot. look, that'll be the first time Groot actually says some real words. Be like, you looking like a double wide surprise. God damn. Look, I don't know, but clearly tree powers. Clearly nature powers is what we're talking about here. Dude, watch we get to Ten of Swords. And that motherfucker uses their powers, don't have shit to do with nature or anything. Watch.
Somebody said what I was thinking when you said powers. So I see her and Black Tom going at it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Black Tom. Oh, Black Tom gonna catch it. Dude, let me tell you something right now. Black Tom gonna be you know what? He gonna be the first sacrifice. He gonna be one of the first sacrifices. She gonna get that ass. She gonna, he or she, I can't, I'm assuming it might be a woman, I can't tell. I see things covering the chesticles, so I'm assuming it's a woman. Excuse me. Jarrell Boza says, with the $5 super chat, Kevin Smith says, Namor like Namior. Huh, interesting. I guess, and you know what? I don't think anyone's gonna be too quick to correct Kevin Smith. I mean, I would. Yeah, but not about that. I would correct him that Red State is not good. Nor is Yoga Hosers. I have not seen the latest Jay and Silent Bob, so I can't speak to that one. Anyway. Oh, thank you again for that super chat. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so here's what we got. So check this out. Check this out. So we know that yes, these two, these four, or at least these three right here, these are three of the originals. But, or at least we think. So check this out. We know that this right here, with kind of the eagle motif, almost has kind of a Horus motif to them, in the armor and the waistcoat, but or the waist piece. But this is War right here. And of course, we've already met Summoner, and Summoner can summon is exactly what their name implies. They can summon a bunch of shit. And we know that this right here, the Anubis-looking guy, you see right there, boom. That is Death. Clearly. Because, Anubis, duh. Here's the one I'm curious about. I want to know what you think. I want to hear what theories you got, Carter.
Oh man, it's just that being a mask. Thinking that's a mask he's wearing because that would be too on the nose to have the Anubis looking guy be there. So I'm thinking it's a mask. So I'm thinking it's someone that's we might already know. Well, that was the first thing that kind of went in my mind, especially with the classified person in the middle.
Right.
I'm saying these have to be somebody we know.
Right. And that's what I was going to say. Okay, so I want your opinion because the one in the middle we have no name on. She is classified. You know what a lot of people are probably thinking is, and I'm kind of thinking this, I normally don't like to buy into like the hive mind. I usually kind of like to be the outlier when it comes to like all these crazy fan theories people come up with. But there's one fan theory I'm willing to go with. That bitch is Mora. That bitch might be Mora McTaggart.
Okay, so what's the reasoning behind that then?
Because we ain't seen that bitch. She been oddly quiet.
Oh.
She been oddly quiet. That bitch been hiding. Now, granted, it wouldn't line up if she's. I don't think she's one of the OGs, but I think that she is in that group. Because you gotta think about it. What was it? Apocalypse. She actually caught feelings with Apocalypse. We all know she was like, man, dude. Big Papa Apop.
Oh my God.
With the Schmeat. look, let me tell you something. She done seen Apocalypse's taco meat.
Oh my God.
But no, real talk. If I'm not saying it is gonna be her, but I'm saying if it was her, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Wait, Jason Davidson coming through with the $2 super chat. Says it's Mora. She been on that quarantine life. You know what? I do want to say, Mora was out here doing the sensible thing. Mora was out here quarantining before it was like a thing to do. She was like, no, I'm just gonna stay down here in my little my no place, and yeah. Just gonna sit around here waiting.
Everybody in chat thinking that Apocalypse just out here being Freakzilla. Come on, man.
Dude, hey, Freakzilla, the ultimate thriller. Yes. No, I don't think it'll be Morgan Le Fay. I doubt that. There's nothing that's been evidence that would make me believe it'd be Morgan Le Fay. Honestly, there's really very little that would make me think that Mora would be that one either. I was being funny.
The one thing I was reading said, what if it was Madeline Pryor?
You know, maybe. I don't know. I need to see Hellions 2 to see where that's going before I can give an educated guess to that one. Because we don't know what Madeline Pryor's up to. We've only seen her since Hellions #1. By the way, my guy Poetry Media coming through once again with the $5 super chat. That's my guy. Look, Mora was like...
I gotta reread Hellions. I forgot that came out so long ago.
Yeah. Madeline Pryor was at the end of Hellions #1. By the way, for those, I want to also remind y'all, please make sure, because I actually meant to say this earlier with Poetry Media super chat earlier. I believe Poetry Media has a YouTube channel now officially. And if y'all get a chance, go check that out, because if y'all, some of you who were here, who've been with us for a while, y'all probably remember, they were on, if I'm not mistaken, they were on the Blerd Cave with me not that long ago. We were talking about Sankofa's Embrace. So yeah, make sure to go check that out, and tell them the Blerd Without Fear sent ya. We also got a super chat from Lucio199 says Apocalypse had to dip the toe. Yes, he did. He dipped more than the toe. That man dipped toe. That man dipped ankles. That man went balls deep in more. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Danger.
He did the X-Men versus Street Fighter. He just made himself just giant for no reason.
He's like, yeah, look, dude, that's a flex right there, dude. That's a flex. Could you imagine you already like some big 10-foot tall motherfucker, and you getting ready to lace a pipe, and the next thing you know, you like, hold on, wait a minute. like really? Come on, my dude. Come on.
Or just make that Metal Gear alert sound. Whoop.
Dude, right? And be like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, goddamn. I'm so done. Look, wait. Look, Victor Creed coming through. The $2 super chat says the Moria McTanglement. damn. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. I'm so done with y'all. God damn it. God damn it. Look, that's gonna be a name that's gonna stick to, because you know she was fucking all of them, right?
Oh my
you know she was fucking Xavier, Magneto, and Apocalypse across multiple timelines.
I thought about that myself because that's exactly the point. Multiple timelines, multiple pipes.
Wait.
I thought about that too.
Wait a minute. T-Find and Grace said Moore was ready to risk it all. She's like, there goes a life. She's like, look, just to get some of that blue dick in her. Damn. Look, she was like, we were in an entanglement. Look, meanwhile, Charles and Magneto are like, an entanglement? What's that? Let's see. Zims, the Dark Lineal, coming through with the. Oh wow! Wait a minute. This is some. This is foreign currency. Wait. This is £199. Man, dude, that's what I'm talking about. We get love from the UK. Is that? Dude. Hell yeah. It says, between X-Men and Avengers, which team is powerful? Or I was assuming more powerful. I'm not gonna lie. X-Men got some wacky motherfuckers. They got some wacky motherfuckers on them. The Avengers don't want the smoke. If AVX happened right now, like if you actually had another Avengers versus X-Men event, which I guarantee you we will see one again very soon, whether anyone wants that or not, I'm going to go ahead and be brutally honest with you. If it happened today, it's a wrap for the Avengers. It's a wrap. Dude, the X-Men will run that fade so clean. Look, y'all remember, like, when some of y'all might remember when you were kids and you sit in the barber's chair? Look, and the barber the barber be like grabbing your head and he'd be like swinging your head every which way and look, that is how they're gonna do your boy. That's how they're gonna do the Avengers. They'll be just slinging that motherfucker's head.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Hey. I think the X-Men would get destroyed, and I think they would get destroyed bad, because I said the same thing the first time this happened, and then the Avengers got that John Cena booking. So,
oh, damn. You know what? All right, you might be right.
Lest we forget, the first time this happened, they still had Utopia.
But you know what? Utopia wasn't as lit as Krakoa, though. I don't think Utopia is as lit as... See, that's the thing. I'm talking about, like, these motherfuckers, they can bring motherfuckers back. Mm-hmm. They can bring motherfuckers back. And to be fair, this time, they don't have Namor firmly on their side like last time.
Did you read that news? Did you read that Giant Size this week?
I did, dude. Namor's such an idiot.
I mean, he might get it for the Frost Walls. He might come back over there.
He might, because he loved him some Emma. Dude, can you imagine? So, right now, people got it tight when I was talking about this. So you got Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean smashing. And
that was how it's known now.
Yeah, like it's out there. Like there's no denying it.
It's it's real. It's happened. I love that they just. It's solidified.
It's done. It like all right, fine. Like look, Benjamin. What was it? Benjamin Percy was like, here you go. Here's a crumb. There you go. But then you've also got you'll have Scott and Namor and Emma fucking. I'm here for it. We also got some more super chats. We got Ray Kai Bougie coming through with a $4.99 super chat, coming through saying Apocalypse giving these ladies the X Factor. God damn. Coming with the X Factor.
Oh, don't do that. Don't remind me of that.
Look, well, I don't know, but you know what the sad part is? I don't know why I said it in the cadence of the remember what was it Teddy Long's theme music? Okay. What was it? It's the Mac Militant. Anyway, and then Michael Raleigh coming through the $2 super chat says it's Jubilee, y'all. You ain't shit.
I would stop reading X-Men today.
Dude, I'll be like, nah, not like this. Not like this. But no, I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, my whole thing is that there's a reason why we don't know who this person's name is. They don't, like, you're willing to give us the name of all these other characters who we've never seen before, but not the one character that's in the middle. So yeah, it's going to make me think it has to be somebody we probably know. It's probably someone we've seen before that we just aren't thinking about. And I don't know. I'm going to say the smart money is going to be that it's not a villain that we've seen before. I think it's a person we typically think of as a hero or an ally or an otherwise goodly aligned person. Reggie Simmons coming through with a $5 super chat says, am I the only one waiting for the dawn of sex Pornhub category? I'm surprised it's not already there. I am surprised it's not already there. Look, let me tell y'all something. Dude, some of these porn companies be out here. Like, I'm not, this isn't the porn hour or anything, but, I remember seeing one of these motherfuckers where it was like, it was a Captain Marvel porn parody, and they had a whole ass Monica Rambeau in it, and a motherfucking Jean Grey. I was like, Jean Grey ain't even in this motherfucker. I was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, dude, but I said the costume was lit. So there you go. But oh, we got the Victor Creed $2 super chat says, tell the last super chat to give it a week. Give it a week. Look, like I said, I'm surprised it's not already a thing. I really am. I really, really am. Here, let's see here. Here, let me... Man, here, I want to take a look at something real quick. Hold up. I want to take a look at something. Let's get out of that for a second. There might be some more information out there that... Let's see. Yeah, no, there's no information on, there's no information on who any of these, no more extra information on who any of these characters are. I will say that, here, let's take a look at this too. We've also got some information on the new, oh god, man. Alright, hold up, y'all. Let me put this in here, because... Oh, man, dude, they are killing me with these damn comics, man! Alright, let's look at this. We gotta look at this shit real quick. Right here, this is the schedule, and it's been updated now, because I think it's going to start off in September. Excalibur number 12 has been pushed back to September. And so this is what we got to look forward to here. So we got 2 prelude issues with Excalibur number 12 and X-Men number 12. And then we got chapter 1, 10 of Swords, Creation number 1. And then chapter 2, X Factor number 4. Let's see here. And then, was it chapter 3... Wolverine number 6. Why y'all trying to make me read Wolverine? Really? Y'all really want me to read Wolverine? Like, oh god. Anyway,
I like Wolverine. I like the new one.
I like the first issue, the big boy issue. The second issue wasn't bad. It's just that, like, I don't know. It's like whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. Because I feel like Wolverine muddies the water. Like, because, we see all kinds of bullshit happening in Wolverine number 2 that, like, I'm like, okay, well, this is this is misfortunate because now we know that Kate Pride has died twice. And I don't think y'all are willing to say right now which time this one happened. But anyway, we got Wolverine number 6, X-Force number 13, Marauders number 13, Hellions number 5, New Mutants number 13, Cable number 5, Excalibur number 13, X-Men number 13, Ten of Swords, Stasis number 1, which that was the cover we were looking at earlier, so that motherfucker don't come till more than halfway through the whole fucking thing. By the way, Carlos Johnson with the 199 super chat says maybe it's Cassandra Nova. It looks like Xavier.
Does it look like Xavier?
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's got a mask on.
You assuming genders around here? Like what?
I don't know if it's Cassandra Nova. I don't know about that. No, I can't co-sign on that.
Stranger things have happened. I think
that's true.
I think I was reading Giant Size, and I think the next issue said something. I think it was some X book I was reading this week about Phantom X. I'm like, okay, we can bring him back.
Yeah, Phantom X is the next Giant Size.
I thought he was good and gone since Xavier's first body got assassinated.
Yeah, well, you know what? Now that body has been assassinated, I'm gonna tell you what. I think I know what Phantom X number 1 is gonna be about. I think it's actually going to be about the process of bringing him back and then explaining, because a lot of people were still confused by like why Phantom X wasn't around, and it's a part of the resurrection protocols that you can't bring someone back if they're technically not dead.
Yeah. And
technically, even though Phantom X was Xavier's body, he wasn't dead, more or less. Yeah, the traditional sense or whatever. So yeah, I think that's probably what a lot of the first, because they usually, the giant size books tend to just be kind of like non sequiturs, or not even non sequiturs, but just like little side stories that may amount to something later. They may not amount to something later, but I'm pretty sure they will, because Jonathan Hickman doesn't just throw random stories out there for no reason. But no, we've also got X-Men number 14, Marauders number 14 and 15, Excalibur number 14. Wolverine number 7, X-Force number 14, Hellions number 6, Cable number 6, Excalibur number 15. I forgot Cable was even a book. X-Men number 15, and then Ten of Swords, Destruction number 1. So, once again, I want to remind you all what Ten of Swords is really about. A lot of people tend to forget that a lot of the emphasis on the story is going to be kind of surrounding misfortune, and that's kind of what the Ten of Swords represents in tarot, which Teenie Howard has gone on to say is a major influence on this. The Ten of Swords, basically, you know, the idea, like, and even, like, I guess, I don't even want to necessarily say, like, a turning point. I don't even want to say, like, a turning point, but just, like, yeah, just a great moment that is a harrowing moment in one's life, in one's existence. And, yeah, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Ten of Swords probably is not going to be for the faint of heart, I would imagine. I think a lot of things are going to be tested. I think a lot of the things that people have been talking about, how like, oh, I just feel like they're too powerful. Everybody feels that way until, you know, it's kind of like a lot of people saying, oh, you know, the X-Men, if they've gotten that John Cena booking. No, they haven't. They have gotten what I think is more akin to people who Vince McMahon has seen, found attractive, thought that they could be the next big thing, until another big thing comes along. And that's kind of what's going on with the X-Men right now. Like, right now, they haven't faced a threat that... Yeah, they've been getting their fades run by, like, you know, people you probably think they shouldn't be. But the thing is, I always feel like people forget that happens to most every super team. Most every superhero. That's kind of... that's just kind of how it happens. Hell, the X-Men used to get washed in the 80s. Go back to 1984 Superhero Secret Wars. You can actually witness Spider-Man piece up the entire X-Men team that was there. And that wasn't like a squad of like jabronis. It was Storm, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Colossus, and Wolverine. So like it was some of the hitters on the team. And Spider-Man pieced up every last single one of them. He embarrassed them. He made them motherfuckers look like kids. They couldn't even put a hand on him. So yeah, I think that, you know, and let's be fair, Spider-Man is not like the most powerful character in existence, but he used to get that John Cena booking. But I think the original recipe for Horsemen of the Apocalypse, as well as their progeny, that is something that's big enough that you're gonna see the X-Men, the mutants as a whole, I won't say laid low, but they're gonna be brought down a peg. Because technically some people have already done it. Like, and I think that was kind of the thing. I think a lot of what was written was because people kept thinking, oh, the X-Men are back, so that means they're gonna be more powerful than ever. It's like, no, Jonathan Hickman's been trying to show y'all that just because they have all this shit doesn't mean that they're, you know, invincible now. You know, even Wolverine said it in Benjamin Percy's X-Force, having all the resurrection protocols, having all this tech, having, you know, no natural predators has made them soft and made them not ready for what's coming. And now stuff is coming. There you go. T5 the Great says, with the $5 super chat, the Avengers would catch that high top fade with the designs in it. Damn. Hey. Damn. With the designs, and they probably get like a lightning bolt or some shit in the side. Oh. But Trident, also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. But yeah, I mean, one thing that I want to talk about though, and this is in regards to that list. That list that we were looking at a moment ago. That was showing off all the books that are going to be a part of Ten of Swords. We have seen a lot of different titles on here. Now, you'll probably notice some titles are missing. Titles that I think originally were there, or were going to be there. And we recently got word that the reasoning behind this is that there you go. They have made some changes. Marvel has made some switcheroos on some of those Dawn of X titles. The pandemic kind of, you know, fucked around with some shit. So not every book that we originally thought was coming out is coming out. And we've even gotten some new books that are probably going to be coming out as a result of this. Now, we have a whole heap of a lot of details. But group editor Jordan White came out and said that a number of our plans changed between our X Summit and now, based on the hugely shifting circumstances of the world, the industry, our company, and our creators. There are books that were going to happen that are not going to happen now, and books that didn't exist that now will. I don't think it's too crazy to say a global crisis shifted some of our plans. Now, you scroll along, and it says, among the titles in question are Children of the Atom by Vita Ayala and Bernard Chang. Excellent, a spinoff from the Ecstatics team of Peter Milligan and Mike Allred, and potential X-Core and Mora X. So we don't really know. We don't really have any idea whether or not these books are indefinitely put on hold, if they are indefinitely canceled, whether any of these are going to be, what's going to be what going forward. And I won't lie, the one that actually saddens me is Children of the Atom. Not necessarily because I thought it was going to be the most amazing thing ever on Earth in the history of ever. I think I've been very vocal on the fact that I didn't really have any core interest in the book, but I like Vita Ayala as a writer. They are one of the writers out there that I think just really, and a writer of color at that. And I was like, man, it'd be really nice to have writers of color writing some of these Dawn of X titles. And I'm sad to say that this may not be the case now. But Carter, what do you think?
I mean, it irritated me a little bit just when because I saw how big that Ten of Swords got out of nowhere, and that's just more so okay. So that's more money I might have to spend on this, but I can understand it. But with some of these books not coming out, and then maybe I'm just someone who is thinking way too negative, but the fact that it was books that didn't exist and now will exist, it seems almost like you're trying to make a buck off of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but then when I see the books, like when I saw there was a book coming out from Tom Taylor, like I was all for that.
Mm-hmm.
You were a free comic book day, and then we all know that never happened. But
nope.
It seems like some books are taking that in stride and they're keeping it moving. Like with Donny Cates, like we were supposed to get a free comic book day book about the new villain Virus, and that never happened.
Nope.
He's still going on with that story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you couldn't release some of these books. Hopefully, maybe they'll release these books in some kind of trade or hardcover somewhere down the line or something like that. Because
right,
for people, for these writers and these artists to take the time to do these stories, I feel like these stories should still be out there.
Mm-hmm. Right, because Children of the Atom, I feel like was in production, like it was being. Okay, let's pull back the curtain for a minute. For those of you, and by the way, I see we just got a super chat from RMB Nart 249 with the sticker. Look, giving the thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. But for those of you who don't know how the comics industry works, the comics industry takes time. So by the time you see a solicit for something, like you see something for solicits in November, that shit's probably already either A, being worked on right this second, or B, is already been completed.
Yes, so especially when I saw Mike Allred was on the book, because I'm like, it takes ages for him to do his art. So this shit we had to be at least 3 issues already in the book, just already ready to rock. Right.
No, it was a done deal. I guarantee you, they probably had about 3 to 4 issues already in the can.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually, if you told me they had a graphic novel, like about 5 issues worth of material in the can, I'd have believed you. I would have believed you, because they usually are that deep. That's that's always laugh when people say, "Oh, they went back and changed something because the fans hated it." No, they didn't change anything because this shit was already done before y'all said anything. But that said, let's see what Jarrell Boza coming through with the $5 super chat says. These books, like other non-mutant characters, should just go digital. Just make one-shots or even a mini/maxi series. I mean, I won't lie. If nothing else, I think the Children of the Atom, X-Corps, so on and so forth, should probably at the very least be digital first.
No.
Like those digital first books that Marvel likes to do, DC likes to do, or digital only, whatever, however you decide you want to do it. I mean, that's... I don't know. I would love to speak with Vita Ayala and see what they think about this.
Mm-hmm.
For those... For those curious. Well, I might have to reach out to them and see what's going on. But no, I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. I think that's probably the way to go. Man, let's keep it moving. Let's move on to some things, man.
Go.
Let's see here. Okay, so you know how we were supposed to be getting Falcon and the Winter Soldier next month?
Yeah, I'm actually excited for that.
Well, too bad. Because it's not coming in August. Like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Because apparently the pandemic didn't slow anything down for them, apparently. Like, rumor around the campfire was that, like, nothing changed for them. Like, they were at a point in filming where, like, basically they were pretty much already in post-production for the most part. But apparently they did still have some stuff that was being filmed that it is maybe going to push it back a little bit. Or maybe they're just doing it because they wanted to line up better with other things. But basically what we got here... They're saying that this is by via Geek Tire. They're saying the Marvel's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to be released this August, which is next month. Disney never announced a release date change, but it doesn't look like the highly anticipated show is coming in August. Disney Plus recently shared a list of movies and TV shows coming to the streaming service in August, and The Falcon and Winter Soldier was not on that list. There's still work to do on the show, and due to the production being shut down for the past few months, they weren't able to finish it in time. While this is a big bummer for fans, it was expected. Now, yeah, I kind of slick expected, because originally they did say nothing would change, but at the time when they said that, the pandemic wasn't being taken as seriously by everyone as a whole. So now it's like, oh, wait a minute. We need to get some shit going. Because, your shit got real. But yeah, so yeah, you're not going to get that Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was kind of more of a PSA, more than anything else. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But there's no word on when the show is going to come back. Or not come back, it was never here in the first place. But when the show is actually going to arrive on Disney Plus. If anything, I think it'll come out closer to whenever Black Widow comes out. But that's just me. But, and speaking of Black Widow, I don't know if you saw this, Carter. I saw this meme going around. It was people talking about how, man, they just need to go ahead and drop Black Widow on Disney Plus. And then someone replied and said, actually, if you go to Disney Plus and watch Endgame right now and skip forward to such and such timestamp, you'll see that they did drop her.
Wow, dude.
I was like, there you go. There's your Black Widow get dropped on Disney Plus. God damn it. There you go. I didn't know a lot of people, they want Disney to just drop the movies on Disney Plus, but it's not that simple. There's a lot of licensing agreements that were made. This is also a big budget. Like, a lot of those other movies you saw that got dropped on, like, Netflix or on Amazon Prime or Vudu, whatever, those movies didn't cost as much as Black Widow did.
Yes, that's the thing that people aren't understanding.
Yeah.
There are millions on the line, especially with these movie theaters. They can't just release something like that. I mean, they could, but then you'd have a bunch of different lawsuits because then Disney would only be getting that bag and not everybody else that put money in on it.
Mm-hmm. Like, think about it. Black Widow, the budget is reported to be somewhere between $150 and $200 million. You don't just take a movie of that magnitude, of that importance, and just say, nah, throw that shit on Netflix for free. No, you don't do that. I don't care how, and I'm sorry, let's not sit here and pretend like Disney's a benevolent company. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. But Disney's not a benevolent company.
I respect the segue real quick.
Look. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and say it right now. Fuck it. We'll talk about it. Disney's not a benevolent company. Disney does not want to just give you shit for free. Like, I'm sorry, yet just because a bunch of people have subscriptions to Disney Plus doesn't mean Disney's going to make that money back off of Black Widow. That money is going to be lost if they put that on Disney Plus. And I'm sorry, but if they lose that much of a bag for an MCU-related movie, all you motherfuckers who are always crying and screaming for more MCU shit, guess what? You might not see too much more of it. Just being real with y'all, man. It's I'm sorry. And I love that most of the motherfuckers that are asking for it to be dropped on Disney Plus probably ain't paying for Disney Plus.
Yeah, they just want to know if they can go to bootleg site number 16.
Right. Look, man, they got on that Cody.
You motherfuckers that were talking about Mandalorian episodes dropping no good and hell well, you weren't watching it on Disney Plus.
Nah, you weren't. Look, you know you was watching that shit on Fire Stick. You was watching that shit on Cody, man. We already know the vibes, man. We know the vibes. But anyways, we got a little story here. This isn't news, but I just like talking about it because I appreciate the fact. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Abigail Disney. Like I'm curious. How many of y'all are familiar with Abigail Disney?
Pretty sure there are people that thought you were going to say Abigail Breslin. No one knows who this baby girl is. No one knows this.
Be like, Abigail Breslin? Who that be? But no, Abigail Disney here, and here I want to, just because I want to put some respect on this woman's name.
You heard Abigail thought it was the fool from Street Fighter 5.
Damn! Damn! Oh my God. Lord. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so basically, Abigail Disney. For those who are not familiar, this is actually here. Just I want y'all to see who I'm talking about here. This is Abigail Disney. She is the Disney heiress. She's a filmmaker. I believe she's also a writer. She's got hands in a lot of pies. And she is she got bank off of Disney, and it's her last name, for Christ's sake. She is raised in this family, and she basically if you want to know like where she kind of falls in the family tree of Disney, she is the daughter of Patricia Ann and Roy E. Disney, and the granddaughter of Roy O. Disney, who is co-founder of Walt Disney along with her great uncle, Walt Disney. So, like, to give you an idea of where she falls in the family tree. And she has been, for someone who has skin in the game, she is very critical of Disney. Incredibly. And this isn't the first time she said anything like this. She's actually been saying this shit for years. If you go on Facebook, if you follow the channel This Is Now or something like that, you'll probably find various videos where she's like giving like TED Talks and press conferences and getting interviewed on news outlets talking about how Disney, not just Disney, but just talking about how the rich in general, herself included, need to be paying more money in taxes. And, like I said, it has nothing to do with fucking comic books or any of that shit, but I just always think shit like this is cool. Because I want to point out that, I forget what she is classified. Let's I want to see. Abigail Disney. Let's see what her net worth is. I want to see what her net worth. Here, let's see. Oh, nope. Get out of all that. Nope. No, thank you. Don't want it. Don't want it. That site ain't gonna do it. Here we go. We'll go to this one. All right. Abigail Disney. This is how much money she's worth. This woman is worth $120 million.
Honestly, being a Disney, I thought you'd be a higher number.
No. Well, but you gotta think about it, though. She's not like, she ain't one of the top dogs. I don't even think she's very active in their, like, stuff.
Okay.
But basically, and her outspokenness is probably why she's only worth $120 million by comparison. But even she says, yeah, I should be paying more money. I should be paying more money in taxes. She has said this. I guarantee you, go look up any videos about Abigail Disney and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. She has said this on multiple occasions. But, now, in light of everything going on with that bitch Carol fucking Baskins, she says that the wealthy should be paying more taxes in the age of that bitch Carol fucking Baskins. She has signed an open letter calling for higher taxes on the rich as part of a coalition calling itself Millionaires for Humanity. She says, we're getting less resistance than we've gotten in the past. We are contributing so much less to the economy than we really ought to be to the well-being of our fellow Americans. It's time for us to cough up a little bit more. She goes on to say the governments have failed us because they persistently underfunded and starved by this insistence that we table the money out of the public systems. If we had invested more in our health systems and making sure the low and middle income workers had some savings or, own their homes or anything that assures a life that's secure, we would be doing so much better. She also went on to talk about how the pandemic affects the middle class, saying that millions and millions did not have enough money to ensure that they had enough to eat for the next week, much less, however long this is going to last. Money has been concentrated too heavily in too small a population. It needs to be driven across the economy. There are people in this country who are so wealthy that a 40% tax rate would do nothing to erode their quality of life. Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to think about that. Okay, so, because basically what she's saying, it's not untrue. And I always find it funny that the people who speak out against stuff like this, they're usually the people who don't even make, like, I was actually joking with a friend of mine. It's like, you find yourself talking to one of your friends from high school, you've known for years or whatever. This motherfucker that barely makes $30,000 a year is scared that billionaires and trillionaires will get taxed 40% because somehow that's going to affect his bag. And it's like, no, they're taxing them, not you. It's like, don't get me wrong. Taxation without representation is theft. However, the rich do need to pay more. And I actually think it's awesome that people like Abigail Disney, a person who is of means, is someone who will one day, when all this shit, when all of it goes down, at some point, either her or her children or other relatives will be in, will technically be the driving force behind the company, so on and so forth. And I appreciate that Abigail Disney is a better human being than Walt was. Can we put Abigail in charge of the company, please? Can Abigail be the CEO? The HDIC, the head Disney in charge. Can we have that? Can that be a thing? I would be perfectly here for it. But I'm just saying. I just thought that was something really cool. I don't know. Some of y'all might not. I did. But that said, let's keep it pushing, man. Let's keep it pushing because we got stuff to talk about. You want to talk about something uncomfortable, Carter? You want to talk about an uncomfortable thing?
already uncomfortable with that sketch on the screen to me.
Right? Yes. Okay, so let's do it. Let's talk about it. Now, you and I, we've talked about this before on the cave. I've talked about it, multiple streams, and you and I have talked about it off mic, on mic, whatever. We've talked about the show Stargirl. And one of the things we haven't really talked about on Stargirl that hasn't really come up is the character of Dr. Midnight. Who, by the way, I actually really like. I like her as a character. She's weird and awkward and just not normal. But I also appreciate, I don't know. I always find it funny because sometimes I hate when they make, it really depends. Okay, so people have heard me complain in the past when they take black characters from the comics and, make them, weird or corny or, or just not as cool or strong or as interesting as they are in the comics. Case in point, Luke Fox from Batwoman, Mr. Terrific from Arrow. I'm actually kind of okay with it in this case. Not even being as incredibly familiar with her rendition of Dr. Midnight as I am some other characters of the JSA. But one of the things I actually kind of thought was it was just refreshing. It was a breath of fresh air. I just don't like seeing stereotypes. Not those kind of stereotypes anyway. Because a lot of, and maybe it's because I saw a lot of my childhood there. I was that awkward kid. I wasn't cool. I didn't have that many friends. I wasn't that dissimilar from her character when I was growing up. But the actress who plays her is Angelica Washington. She just recently shared something that I find horrifying.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
So let's talk about it. So Angelica recently shared an instance in her career where she had to deal with blackface. And I'm not gonna lie, man, the story, when I clicked on this shit, the story that I ended up reading was not the story I was fucking expecting to get. I don't even know what I was expecting to get. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I have no idea what I was expecting to read here. But basically, she goes on to say that and she had an Instagram post basically kind of talking about her experiences in Hollywood being a black actress in Hollywood. And basically she posted an image from the set of this says here, from the set of her fourth job, and the photo features herself in a stunt double wearing blackface. And she explained this made her uncomfortable, and she raised the issue with one of the producers of that show, asking why a black stunt double had not been hired, and in response, the producer suggested that there were no black stunt workers available, and that Washington should be thankful to be here. Dude, you have no idea how tight I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling tight as a motherfucker right now.
Basically saying your black ass should be lucky you have a job. That's crazy.
Dude, they're look, and you know what? She was probably being nice. They probably called her the N-word. They probably called her the N-word with the hard R. They probably did. I would not be surprised if they did. I would not be fucking surprised if they did. But let's go. I'm gonna show you the picture. This is the picture right here. This is the picture in question, and I don't know if any of you know per se, but being a guy who grew up, predominantly in my high school, like some of my later elementary and pretty much my entire high school career, growing up predominantly around, more of a mixed community, like a variety of different people, but predominantly because of how I leaned, I tended to fit in better around, just white people and other people of color, because, when I was coming up, it wasn't cool to be a black nerd. It wasn't cool to be a black nerd. You got made fun of by your own people. And it made it increasingly difficult for me to have any kind of meaningful relationships with my own people, because people would clown me just for me being me. But I know that smile. The smile that she has on her face right now, I know that smile. I've given that smile before. I've given that smile when someone has said, like, when someone who I considered a friend says something racist or does something racist around me, and I'm trying really hard to not have a violent reaction.
Yeah.
Like, I know that smile. And, yeah. Shit ain't cool, man. So basically, they just took this white woman and blackfaced her up and decided they were just going to use her as a stunt double instead of actually hiring a black woman to do it.
The thing is, if you not read her Instagram post about it.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling that motherfucker up right now.
Yeah, like it ended up being wasted because she did so great in her action scenes. They didn't even need random blackface bitch to
right?
even be incorporated in it.
Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now, she doesn't say what the show is, but I think we know for a fact it's probably Versus. Most likely. Because she said this was in 2017. Her 4th job as an actor. Her first recurring guest star. And her first time having a stunt double. I don't know. But, and even more, like, the response about how, oh, sure, but we couldn't find a black stunt double in L.A. Los Angeles doesn't have many black stunt performers, but aren't you happy to be working? You should be thankful to be here. And here's the thing I hate about this. She says that she immediately started to question herself. And that's the thing I feel like, we are forced to do a lot of times. That people try and force us into feeling like we're the problem. Like, when motherfuckers are racist or are perpetrating racist behavior in front of us, and we say, hey, man, I don't think that's cool. And they're like, no, we're not the problem. You're the problem. Because you're offended. And, she's going on, she's talking about how, she's like, do I sound ungrateful? Am I complaining? Maybe this is just how it is. And she said, okay, I sat down in my chair, shut up, and tried to think positive thoughts. Hence my smile in this photo, which is what I was talking about earlier. But really, I felt powerless, voiceless, and somehow ungrateful. Anyone who knows me knows that grateful is one of my favorite words and feelings. So in this moment, I felt like somehow I was in the wrong for speaking up for myself, but no, she was wrong. And, going on to say that, she said, there's this oppressive thing that often happens when everyone and everything are ran by white people on sets and in any industry, where they try to manipulate people of color into just being grateful to be there. They do this to us because they know that they literally run the show. They feel like a savior for giving a young black girl a role in their show, even though most times it's just to check a box. They often don't check to see if we are comfortable with what they are asking of us. They often call us unprofessional or a diva for advocating for ourselves, and most times they get away with paying us way less than our co-stars. This is why being inclusive and hiring people of color in front of the camera and behind it is extremely imperative. And then she goes to talk about what you were saying, that they didn't even use a stunt double. It was a waste.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, fuck you. You're gonna make me stand next to this heifer? Nah, And then you ain't gonna use a bitch? And they gonna call me ungrateful? Nah, But have you ever noticed, Carter, that that's a common thread with a lot of black actors, actresses? You'll always hear stories like, "Oh, so and so's a diva. Oh, they're difficult to work with." And a lot of times, now if I hear that on the set of like if I hear that on the set of a black production, I'll be like, okay, maybe. But when I hear that on the set of like a predominantly like white production and they're calling like a black actor or actress like difficult or a diva or difficult to work with, a lot of times I think that's code for, to me, that's code for we perpetrated something against them that was racist and on some fuck shit, and they said something about it, and they made us feel bad for it, so we made them feel bad for it back.
You hit the nail on the head, because anytime you read about any kind of story like this where they say that some kind of was difficult on the set, a lot of times nowadays, the first thing you'll hear is either, "I knew they were like that," or, "I bet they're going to come out. I think they're going to try to call them people racist or something." They're not racist. I watch all their shows. Their shows aren't racist. I love their show. You know what I mean? So it doesn't surprise me now that the fact that people will come out and say, "I bet they'll just say it was something racist. That's why they were difficult. I bet they just wanted money." It's just, you can't even say it. And then you have it right in front of you here. And I guarantee you would have people spinning around or not even read the post of what she said. And they'll say, "Well, she don't seem all that damn offended. She's smiling."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's craziness. And so even if you do come out and say something, people are going to act like, "Well, we knew you were going to say that. You're full of it."
Yeah, no, they're going to, every time. By the way, enlightening humor, thank you. Thank you. One of my favorite shirts. AEW is for everyone. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I just want to go ahead and say down here, I just want to say, she goes on to say even more about it. Like, she's cutting a promo here. and I just want to say, she's actually risking her bag. She's risking her bag by even saying anything about this. And I don't think a lot of people recognize that she's actually putting her career at risk. Because now, at this particular point in time, because of everything going on, people aren't going to be too quick to want to retaliate on people for speaking out. They're not going to be that quick to do it right now. But I mean, yeah, if this were any other time, she probably would have been blackballed. And I don't like using that word, but that's exactly what it would have been. They would have blackballed her. They would have blacklisted her from the industry. They'd be like, "Oh no, she's difficult to work with. She's a diva. She's ungrateful. She's too demanding. She doesn't want to play ball. She's not drinking the Kool-Aid. That type of shit." And it sucks because I think that I don't know, man. And like I said, I'm not a Hollywood actor. I'm not a Hollywood writer. I can't even think. I can't even imagine being in her position as for what happened. Like this position right here. Like I've never had anyone perpetrate something like this against me at all. But I've had people do racist shit in front of me and say racist things to me, even if it wasn't about me, but just talking about other people and thinking that like, "Oh, well, Ernie's here, so it's okay." And it's like, no, it's not okay.
So I can actually tell you a story that kind of rings true about everything that you just mentioned. So this is before I moved to LA. The job that I had I was still like counseling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was a situation where we had just got a younger kid in to train because I was moving here. Younger kid, gay kid, but really nice. He had never had a job like this before, but he wanted to help people. He wanted to learn, but he had never had to work as long as the hours are. And our boss, my boss, it's saying he was basically a good old boy. I hope I don't have to explain the definition of what a good old boy is.
Yeah, no. I hope not.
Okay, for the people in the chat that aren't cultured to know what a good old boy is, that's just stereotypical old racist white man.
Right, your bog standard racist redneck white male.
Exactly. So, process of me training this kid and the kid taking a break. Wanted him to come back to work. I just kind of left him to his own devices so he could get a lay of the land on his own, and he went to sleep. Nodded off. It's understandable, it's your first job. You've never had a job like this with the hours that you need to be working. So he kind of nodded off for a quick second. And my boss ends up calling me in there because I'm asking him how the new guy is going. How's the kid working out for you all? Mm-hmm. And he pulls me inside, and he has 3 other white guys that are sitting right there in his office. And he pulls me in, and he's like, Carter, I want you to come in here because I don't want anybody trying to say I'm doing some nonsense, whatever the fuck. And now, mind you, I was talking to the another coworker of mine that's an old black gentleman. Mm-hmm. So he pulls me in there, and he said, what did you just ask me, Carter? And I said, well, I'm just asking you how the new kid's doing. Is everything all right with him? All right. Sure enough, without skipping a beat, Carter, get that gay hard R. I don't want him working here. And then everybody froze. Serious, Carter. I don't want that lazy nigger working here. And then he looked at me. Then his 2 coworkers, white guys, that same smile you saw on Angelica Washington happened on my face. Started laughing. Yeah. Not because I thought the situation was funny, but because I knew what he wanted. Because at this point, people already knew that I was leaving. So they were trying to do everything in their power to get to at least fire me. That way I couldn't work the rest of that time there. And it might look bad on me for moving up here for the job that I have here. Just so happened, the older coworker heard it, even though he had his door closed. And without skipping a beat, came in, put him to sleep right then.
Oh, damn.
Everybody comes inside. What's happening? What's going on? He just came in here and the motherfucker hit me, man. I don't even understand what's happening.
What? And, no.
I was having a conversation with Carter. I don't understand what's going on. And the black coworker, he pulls me to the side and he was like, dude, you laughed at that? He was like, you lucky, because I know that laugh.
Damn.
He knew it too.
No, it's because you know what it is? It's a hysterical laugh. You're not laughing because it's funny. You're laughing because you can't believe this shit is happening. Like and I think a lot of people don't understand how that feels. Mm-hmm. Like I'll be honest, I didn't experience actual full frontal in your face like racism, like what you're talking about just there. I never had anything like that happen to me in my life until I was damn near like 25. Like I'm talking about like straight up blatant like fuck you, I hate you because you are what you are.
Yep.
I didn't even know how to take that shit when it happened. I was just like here. I want to show it again. This smile, that was like I'll never forget. I was in a fucking Hastings, in fucking Jonesboro, Arkansas. I don't think this Hastings exists anymore.
The Hastings I worked at.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? You might have known this little motherfucker, too.
Okay.
But this white dude was working the register, and I went in to buy a couple of DVDs. Because I was staying at a friend's, and I was like, yeah, hey, I just want to have some movies to watch. Because, like, I was basically hanging out at their apartment with their fiance and shit while they were at work, and I just didn't want it to be awkward, and I was just sitting there staring at each other. So I was like, hey, I'll go out and get some DVDs. We'll watch some shit, whatever. Play some video games, or whatever. So I was like, let me go hit up Hastings. So I go up in there. And I want to point out something to you guys. I want y'all to understand something about the Blerd Without Fear. So the Blerd Without Fear back in his day was a very I was an unusual individual. I'll admit that. This was at a time where I still had hair. Like, I walked into this motherfucking Hastings with, like, purple ass hair. In one of them, and didn't have it normal. I had my shit in, like, some weird anime fucking, shit. I'm walking in this bitch looking like a whole ass motherfucking, like, Bakugo Todoroki type motherfucker. And I had, like, purple, like, I had, like, basically, like, I'll never forget it, because it just was like that. I actually did have it purple on one side, blue on the other. And, so yeah, it was actually pretty much like a Todoroki cut. If you watch My Hero Academia, you'll know what I'm talking about. Dude, I had on, like, a wife beater, little tank top, whatever. And I had on, like, a fishnet, shirt on top of that. And I had, like, you remember, like, the old, like, Jinkos and kickwears, real baggy-ass pants? I had those on, too. By the way, thank you for the $10 super chat. My guy, JMail1984, says, like, being Alice in Wonderland and reacting to everyone being crazy, and you are the only sane one in the room. Yeah! Actually, that is probably... Yeah, that's probably closer to the truth than anyone will ever realize. Thank you for that $10 super chat, by the way, man. Thank you. But no, at first I thought the dude who was, ringing me out, I thought that, like, he was giving me dirty looks because he just didn't like the way I was dressed. Because that was what I was used to. I had been doing this my entire high school career up until this point, so I was 10 years deep. I was just used to motherfuckers hating me on sight because of the way I dressed. And the way I carried myself. Then, come to find out, when it's time for me to pay, I reach over to hand him, and I want y'all to understand something about me. This is something I'm really big on. I'm really big on this. Because I work retail. And have worked retail for years.
I know where you're going.
When I go to a fucking, whether it's a restaurant, a fucking Target, a Walmart, a fast food place, a fucking Home Depot, I don't give a fuck. When it's time for me to pay you, I'm going to put the money in your hands.
I knew that's where I was going.
This little motherfucker. This actually, it's actually kind of ironic because, like, the picture we're using for you, it actually looks closer, like, to what the dude looked like.
Was he short? You can remember.
He was actually about roughly my height, but technically I'm short for a guy, so he was probably about 5'7", 5'8"-ish.
Tell your haircut.
What was that?
Did he have a haircut, white guy?
No, he kind of had like your bog standard, like, grungy white boy haircut.
I don't know who
you know who this motherfucker is, dude. If you know where he's at right now, can we go find him and whoop this motherfucker? Cause dude, let me tell you what he did to me. This man, I'm sitting here holding my money out, like right here. I got the money right here. I'm holding the motherfucking money. I'm right here. I'm like, here, take this money. Take this motherfucking money. And basically, he kind of slick slaps the money out of my hand. And the money, and here's the thing. I actually was handing him exact change. Yeah. So, there was, coins and shit. And the coins hit the counter, were spread all across the counter. And then he looked at me like it was my fault. And then I'm kind of looking around. I'm looking at other people in line behind me, and I'm like, sir, did I do something? I was like, did I do something wrong? Did I offend you or something? I was like, dude, because here's the thing. This is also me. If you ever have the opportunity, I don't want to make it sound like I'm thinking too big of myself, but if there's ever an instance in life where we encounter, if anyone in the chat, if we encounter one another and it's in a position where if you are a service industry worker of any sort, and you have to offer me customer service, I want you to understand something about me. I'm not going to treat you like trash. I'm going to be the nicest motherfucker you've ever met. Because I'm always going to be like, please and thank you, and I really appreciate it. And my tone of voice even changes sometimes, just because I try to be so accommodating to people who work in customer service, because I know what it's like. I know how difficult it is to deal with people who just treat you like trash, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to walk away and you be thinking man, fuck that motherfucker. I don't want to be that guy. So, I'm going to be super nice. If anyone who's ever been in the car with me when I'm ordering food from, McDonald's, I'll pull up, I'll be talking cash money shit. Man, fuck this motherfucker, man. Man, dude, man, this shit right here. Oh, yeah, man. And then as soon as they be like, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? I'm like, hi. Can I get a triple cheeseburger, no onion with, can I also get a Dr. Pepper? And if it's no trouble, can I please have it with no ice? And please and thank, and just I'm so cool, and dude, when it comes to the tip and everything, I'm just like, dude. Oh, Deku Venom. Ooh, Deku Venom coming through with $2 super chat says, when Karen slides you the money at GameStop, I'll hop the. I ain't gonna lie, I've almost hopped the counter and beat a motherfucker's ass over that shit. I actually almost, nowadays, okay, I kind of get it. But, then, no. I would hop the counter and want to fuck you up. We would be fighting. Y'all remember that Pop Copy skit from Dave Chappelle? That's what it would have been like. You just see about 4 motherfuckers hop the counter and start beating the motherfucker's ass for seemingly no reason. But no, I just don't like treating people like garbage. I really don't. It's not in me. I generally like to think of myself as being particularly nice. Except for when I'm tested. If I'm tested, that's another story. The niceties go out the fucking window. But yeah, no, dude, slapped the money out of my hand, wouldn't take my money, and then basically he wouldn't even look me in my fucking eye. And everybody else was just kind of looking at me like, whatever. Because there was a bunch of good old boys in line. So I just left and was like, all right, fine, fuck it, dude. I'm going about my business. Dude didn't even give me a bag for my stuff. I had bought actually, if I remember correctly, I actually bought several DVDs in a video game. And I didn't even get a bag. Dude just acted honestly, and when I was walking out the door, cause this is when the ugly came out of me, and this is about as ugly as I was allowing myself to get, cause I knew where I was. I was in the country, surrounded by a bunch of rednecks. I wasn't about to get too spicy, but I literally, as I was walking off, cause dude's acting like if he touched me, he was gonna get black on him. I was like, just so you know, for the record, this ain't gonna get on you if you touch me. And I just walked off. But, yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that, but all that was an A to same. This is why I understand that smile, because that was actually the smile I gave when that shit fucking happened. So, yeah. If I seem a little triggered or tilted, I don't apologize for that. But anyway, man, Carter, you know what it's time for? It's time for questions. It's time for some questions. Questions. I need your questions. If you are a member of the Discord. Also, you know what? Let's address something real quick. Some of you may be wondering, or may have been wanting to ask me, and it's probably come up in the chat, and I just haven't seen it. But some will notice. Last week, I said that we were going to be doing some things differently in the Discord server. I said, and I quote, that people were going to need to read the rules of the Discord. People were going to need to read lay rules of said Discord and have to verify themselves by clicking on a reaction at the bottom of the screen. Now, I want to point out something. We had roughly over 220 members in the Discord server at the time I said that. Well, as it turns out, not everybody was listening to me, or a lot of people didn't take me seriously. We had a lot of people who did it. People who came to the server. People I was even talking to. Who like literally fresh after they came into the server, and I kept telling them, like, hey, you need to go verify yourself in the rules. Oh, yeah, I'll get around to it. And I said, all right, you got till tonight. And they're like, yeah, I'll get around to it. And later that night comes, and I end up removing about almost 150 people from the Discord server. People thought I was fucking joking when I said what I said about the Discord server. I was not fucking joking. People have been breaking the rules of the server, and I'm kind of on zero tolerance mode right now. I ain't got time for it anymore. Little simple infractions, like, hey, if you post something in the wrong place, whatever, fine. But, just like the other day, I literally had someone go into the general chat, just the general chat, and drop a whole ass spoiler for a book series that I used to read and was thinking about reading again. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think, so, once again, I want people to understand. I want people to be able to come to the Discord server. I want people to be able to enjoy the Discord server. However, I'm not doing the whole, we're going to, have people breaking rules and acting a whole monkey and shit like that and think that it's just going to be okay. It's not. I've had people coming in saying all kind of fucking fucked up ass racist colorist shit in the Discord. People in there hotepping. People in there trying to sell themselves and not actually trying to interact with anybody in any kind of meaningful way. And I'm sorry, but I'm done with it. It's not going to be a thing anymore. Okay? It's not going to be a thing. And matter of fact, to show you how serious I am, what I'm going to start doing, because if you join the server, and I want y'all to understand something, you will not be able to interact with the server in any capacity if you do not verify. In any capacity. The only thing you will see is those fucking rules. And maybe some other shit. But you will not be able to see what anybody is chatting about. You will not be able to see any of the stuff people are talking about. You will not be able to join any voice channels. No, nothing. Because I'm sorry, but I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I feel like I have to be daddy at home and daddy in the Discord. I'm sorry, I just don't want to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it again just like I've been doing every other week. Let's see. I'm going to put a link in here for the Discord server. It is a temporary link. It will be good until this time tomorrow. And it will only grant temporary access. temporary access. When I say temporary access, that means if you do not assign yourself a role, if you do not read those rules and click that verify button, you will be immediately kicked. Okay, like, I mean, it is what it is. So, that said, let's see. That said, I think we've already got people joining in. Once again, if you do not, I'm telling you right now, if you do not assign yourself a role, you will not be there for long. Because and I don't know, there's nothing that's going to stop people from coming in, verifying, dropping a question, then leaving, whatever, fine, I don't care, whatever. But we're not going to have fuckery going on in my shit. So, okay. Just had to let that be known. Anyways, let's go ahead and take some questions. Let's go ahead and take them. Of course, Discord questions we will answer last. So that way, if you want to ask a question, put it in the Discord. It'll be guaranteed to get an answer. Super Chats will also get guaranteed answers. And, of course, we'll be taking questions in the chat in general up until I put the kibosh on that. Also, I want to say I appreciate everyone using the new Apocalypse emote. Thank you. I thought that was a really cool emote. And there you go. We might be using that elsewhere too. We may have to start putting those in the Discord server. Oh, yes, and if you have questions, please put them in the questions channel. Do not put them in random places. Please do not have conversations in the questions chat, because I had to yell at people for that last week. Thank you. Thank you for your time. That said, let's get into it. I see Tubes of One has already asked a question here. I see it says, how you feeling about Stargirl so far? I am loving it. I'm also scared. I'm also scared of how much I'm enjoying it right now. I'm also scared of how much I'm enjoying Stargirl, because it's giving me those vibes of The Flash Season 1, and we all know what happened after Season 1 with The Flash on CW. But I'm confident that that might not be a thing, because says the link is expired. Are you clicking the link that I just put in the chat, or are you clicking the link in somewhere else? Because this is the only link that is available to join right now. There you go. Okay. Alright, that said, but no, I'm enjoying the show. I think it's probably going to do better than what The Flash did as far as progression-wise with season quality, because they're not using the same writers as the rest of the Arrowverse. I don't even think it's shot in the same place as the other Arrowverse shows. Another thing that I'm really enjoying is just I'm enjoying the dynamic between Stripesy and Stargirl. I'm really digging that. I'm loving the Injustice Society. I think Icicle is a fucking boss. I love the respect they're putting on Sportsmaster. So yeah, so far so good. I'm here for it. I'm ready. I want more of that show. Excuse me. Let's see here. LJ Brown says, Blerd, what would you think of an X-Men book based on the Chimeras? You know, honestly, that's kind of what I thought the Children of the Atom book was going to be. I thought it was going to be about chimeras. I could be right, I could be wrong. But I would be interested to read it. I'm curious. Very curious. I would actually like to see a book about some of the chimeras we saw in House of X. I'd like to see that.
God. I have a question from World Heavyweight, God King of Champions, Dion P. Lionheart.
Oh, Lord.
My question is, will the Inhumans and mutants come and unite like the Skull and the Kree?
I don't know. Because, the creation of Inhumans is indicative to how mutants can be killed, so I don't know. Maybe. Man, honestly, I think the Inhumans just kind of need to just go away and stay gone. Just go away and stay gone. Unless you are Kamala Khan or Lockjaw, just stay gone. Crystal's okay. She can stay. Let's see here. Let's see. It is... Okay, so the reaction that you have to click on in order to gain a role, there's a little thumbs up at the bottom of the rules. That's what you got to click in order to not be considered temporary. Because basically when you come in, all you're going to see is the general information section, if you even see that. Which that's where the rules are, but you know what I mean.
This question I actually wanted to talk to you about because someone asked Donnie Cates this on Twitter. Do you think there is a connection between the Black Winter and Null? Perhaps Null being another herald of the Black Winter. I think there's any kind of correlation because someone did ask Donnie Cates that on Twitter, and he basically just fucked with him when they asked the question.
Damn. Well, considering that he always has ties to a lot of his different stuff between all the different writing that he does, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure Null is connected in some way. And I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we get to the end of the King in Black, or maybe even sometime during it, the Black Winter will probably wind up being, in some way, shape, form, or capacity, a part of it, or be something that'll be teased as being something bigger later on down the road, too. Like, I could see that. I can see that shit. Wait, what's this? Hey, let's go to Elevation Outlaw. How you doing? Let's see here. Actually, no. The Inhumans are not all dead. There are still plenty of Inhumans running around. The death of the Inhumans, and this is, I just want to say this real quick. If you've been reading comics for any length of time, you probably know this. Anytime you read something that says the death of something, very rarely does that actually mean the thing that they're talking about is going to die. Like, for instance, everybody thought that when they did the death of the Lady Thor, or the death of the Mighty Thor, or whatever, they all thought that meant Jane Foster was going to die. And spoiler alert, that was not the case. She's still very much alive. However, her version of Thor technically died. But you get where I'm coming from. The death of the Speed Force, the death of this, the death of that, the death of this, the death of that. Very rarely does it actually correlate with anybody's actual death. Matter of fact, by the time of Death of the Inhumans, Black Bolt, Medusa, and I think Lockjaw and somebody else is still alive. Here, let me grab some. Need to blow my nose. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, we got one. SFC Cape Killer. $10 Super Chat says support. Much love, brother. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Hold on real quick. Let me blow this nose real quick.
Hey, and get this out of the way right now. I feel like this needs to be handled because I feel like Dark Angel hadn't said anything yet. I didn't see Deku say anything yet. Let's get this out of the way. Person, and you join Without Fear Discord, that you should not irk the eye or the eye that you don't want on you is me, because I'm the one. I will pull the trigger at any moment. I will have to get, my hand slapped a few times, but I am the one that will blow up the whole house before I ask, was the roach killed?
Damn. He ain't lying. I will go ahead and say right now, he ain't lying. Actually, I want to try something real quick. Here we go. Let's see. I wonder if this is going to pop up. Y'all let me know if it does. Will it? Actually, no, it is not popping up.
I think the one thing people don't realize is when it comes to that Discord, you actually do try to handle it. I mean, it says the quiet council for a reason, because you will sit there, you will get in contact with all of us, let us know certain transgressions that people will do and how you all feel about it, and then we all have a dialogue as to, well, should this person be kicked out? Should they just be warned? Should they just be timed out? And I'm that one sitting at the table, box wine right there on the table, saying, just shoot them. That's me. Hey.
I mean, you are that dude. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, Carter is actually the one y'all got to worry about.
I have said several times to everybody,
Look.
I should not have this power. The power will go to my head immediately. But I want to listen to Carter. Carter's just a crazy man with an artist drawing on the fucking Blerd cave this week. And no one wants to listen to Carter.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here, let's answer this one. We've got man, this thing is not doing like I want it to do. I was trying to do something a little special, but apparently don't want to act right. But no, Ursine Comic Geek says, sorry, just got here, but who's that in the pic? This is where it's been the running gag the past 3-4 weeks. That Carter doesn't actually show up on camera. We usually have different pictures that represent him. So that's all it is. Tubes one says, have you heard of the Future Avengers cartoon? I have not. What's that all about? What is that all about? Yeah, just the royal family survived. That's what I thought. So yeah, that includes Crystal too, then most likely.
You think X of Swords is good as House of X, Powers of 10?
I don't know. It ain't out yet. I'm joking. I think it'll be good. But here's the thing though. I don't want to compare it to that because I think people already kind of have a soft spot in their heart for House of X and Powers of 10, and they'll go into 10 of Swords thinking, oh, it's gonna be just like this and only better. And it's like, it's gonna be a different type of story. Like House of X and Powers of 10 is an origin story, so you can't really compare the two. This isn't an origin story or a retconning of the X-Men, so to speak. So I don't want to judge it on the same grounds. But do I think it'll be enjoyable? I think it'll be very enjoyable. Will it be better than House of X or Powers of 10? Maybe. But we'll have to wait and see.
If they don't delve into the future stuff, I think it'll be a solid book. If they try to delve into it, even if they just putting a toe in the water, that's dirty water. Don't do it. Leave it alone. So I think it'll be solid. I think a lot of people will hold Fox in such high regard. Those instances of where you had no right to be as good as you are. From the last volume, there was no X match and it was a bar and this, that, and third. It was it could only go up from that.
Right. Well, yeah, and also I want to say, I want to speak to something that Sister Dark Angel is talking about right now. She said, hold up, people, if you want to join the Discord and actually be a part of it, read the rules and follow the directions. I'm seeing way too many people join and immediately dipping right back out. So, yes, if you join and you do not assign yourself a role, you did not read the rules, I'm sorry, there's a lot of rules, because, I'm sorry, people fuck up a lot. But I also think the rules are necessary. Honestly, I don't even think there's that many rules. It's really just, they're just wordy, is all. Because I cover all instances. But, I mean, honestly, if you can follow the golden fucking rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, you shouldn't have any trouble in my Discord. Like, a lot of people think that when I say that, oh, there's a lot of rules, that it means that, oh, like, I'm gonna make y'all jump through a lot of hoops. Not really. If you go to Comics Explains Discord, you're gonna go through the same shit. You're gonna go through the same shit, I promise you, because I'm in that motherfucker. And I actually just very recently had to do something very similar in his Discord. I've actually, a lot of other people's Discords, the people I follow are doing this. This is also why I am doing this. But yeah, I'll even spell it out for y'all. Like, so I'm gonna be brutally honest. We have people of all walks of life who come into this Discord. Black people, white people, Latinx people, Asian people, LGBTQIA plus people. All shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, and everything. And if you can't get down with that, if you can't yeah, right? Look, wait.
I'm sorry. You fell into that.
I did. Oh, no, I did. But actually, you know what I thought you were going to do? I thought you were going to be like, the hole. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Carter's, there have been times I've been like, hey, so-and-so kind of did this. Man, what do y'all think about it? First thing coming out of Carter's mouth, hole. Put that motherfucker in it. So I'm just letting y'all know, I'm the nice one. I'm the one that's usually out here saying, maybe we shouldn't be too harsh. But no. Yeah. It can get that way. But basically, if you see any part of if you looked at the fact that I don't want hate speech in my Discord, meaning I don't want any racism, colorism, sexism, ableism, ageism, homophobia, fatphobia, transphobia, or just general hatefulness in my Discord, if you saw that and immediately thought, this ain't the place for me, then I'm glad you're gone. Because that probably means you're a terrible person. Warned status is easy. I had to warn somebody the other day. And basically, warned it's no longer a 3 strikes club. If I warn you once, the next step is I will just kick you out. And likely ban you. Because if you read the rules, I shouldn't have to warn you in the first place. Drama, self-explanatory. We don't do drama here. Keep the drama to yourself. No self-promotion unless you are actively engaging with people. If you're just dropping shit in shameless plugs and not actually contributing to any actual conversations, you will likely be removed before too long. Along with anything you've ever posted. Spoilers, already said. Image adherence, self-explanatory. Shouldn't even have to. And then spamming. It's easy. It's not a lot, people. It's not a lot. But anyways, and to answer your question, Dark Angel, you can, but I'm not gonna do it. Unless they've actually done something wrong. Unless they've actually, and I'm talking about a conversation that's going on in the war room right now. But anyway, that said, Conway, no, you're good. Just the thing is, if you click the link and you leave, it will immediately kick you out. Like, if you close the app or get out of the app without, like, being assigned a role, it'll just kick you out. You can come back and click the link. I'll put the link back in here, but just know that if you leave before doing what you're supposed to do, you won't be a part of it. And I did that on purpose. That was done on purpose. I really am. I am really trying to save y'all. I really am. Let's see here. What else we got? I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. I need to take that out of Nightbot. We're not even doing the Bell project anymore. I'll take that out in a minute. Okay. Where are we at on time? I see we got some other folk that are joining in. And like I said, main thing is, and this is just for Claro on, because I know it's going to come up at some point. If you come in, if you don't read the rules and you just scroll down to the bottom of the screen and click the verification thing, I'm going to treat you as though you did actually read the rules. So if something comes up later, if you come up, if at some point you you do something, you fuck up, or do something wrong, and someone says something to you, and you are treated as though you knew, even though you actually didn't, the reason why is because you click on that thumbs up, that's telling me you read it. Or at least telling me that, or at least giving me the impression that you read it. You at least, that's what I'm going to go with. But anyways, if there are no more questions in the chat, I'm going to move on over to Discord questions. Because, yeah. Let's see here. Let's start with... Oh my god, y'all are killing me. Okay, so... Phantom Brawler asks, do you feel the indie scene of the comic industry was hit the hardest during pandemic, or did it encourage people to check it out? I think a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both. That one is a tricky one because technically, yeah. Technically I think it did kind of do a little something. For better or worse, I don't know. For better or worse, I do not know. What is this thing even doing? There we go. Oh, wait, it's doing something now. I wonder, can I... Oh, wow. I think I finally got it to work. Here, I want to try something, y'all. I want to see if this is actually going to do what I wanted to do. Actually, it's something I wanted to do on... There it is. Let's see. I don't know if it's actually going to show up the way I want it to, but... Here, let's see. Where is it? Reset transform. No, it's not doing it. Man, sad trombone. Oh, wait. I know why. Probably not the, probably not the right window. Oh, there we go. Sort of. Maybe. Possibly. I wanted to try this out. Like, actually getting the comments... Oop, nope, not that. Actually getting the comments up on the screen. I thought that would be fun. There we go. Figure we get the comments up on the screen. Makes things a little more interactive. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Oh, and apparently it was down there before. It was just very well hidden. Here, let's hide that. We'll hide that one. Okay. So, yeah. Real quick, I will answer this question because it did pop up. Yo, what up? You catching TMNT last Ronin when it drops? Well, of course. I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. Why would I not do that? I'm paying for Netflix. Now I'm not going to watch that shit. Fuck them. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Totally joking. Let's see here. I guess we'll get some more. We're getting some more questions. Oh, Mobius. Sounds like it's too much. Mobius says it sounds like there's too much BS with that Discord. I'm a pass. Well, if you think not being racist and not being a fuck up is too much BS, we don't want you. So it sounds more like there's too much BS with you. Just throwing that out there. Let's see here. Matter of fact, here, let's hook you up here. There. Hang out for a minute. Let's see here. And Cody James says shots fired. Get this man a vest. It's what I do.
It's funny because when you said it, his next comment came up being a thumbs up. Like, yeah, man, how are you gonna help me out? Timed out.
Like, nah. Bye.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Deku Venom took it to the next level. Bye, bitch. Anyway, y'all think I'm fucking around? Cause no, we're not fucking around here anymore. Let's see. Ursine Comic Geek says, Ernie, do you support buying DOV movies? I'm assuming you mean VOD? You mean like direct to video, like video on demand? I'm assuming it's video on demand. Mostly DC when they're available on YouTube. Also, what did you think about Harley Quinn animated series? I think I'll answer that one first. Harley Quinn animated series, I think, is fantastic.
Is it really?
I like it. Really? I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. It's yeah, it's very. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very different. It's very different. I don't know if you would like it.
I saw they had Giancarlo Esposito as Lex Luthor and the whole Legion of Doom. They had their own McDonald's or some shit built into the Legion of Doom or something.
Yes, they did. It was pretty awesome. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay,
is it Margot Robbie?
No, it's Kaylee Cuoco, or however you say her name, the chick that played Penny on Big Bang Theory.
Okay, I got you.
Let's see. Okay, he meant VOD. Got you. Was it Twos One says Harley Quinn as a show is basically about relationships. Yes, it actually is. That is not an untrue statement. It is very much, because one of the things that's going to come up is the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, chief among them, and of course, what would be expected, Harley Quinn's relationship with the Joker and the aftermath of that. Okay. Let's see. Reikai Bujin asks, "Hey, did you check out Young Justice season 3? And if so, do you think it will get another season?" Pretty sure it will, because it did numbers from what I understand, and was critically very well received. So I'm pretty sure it'll get another season. I don't know when.
I don't think it will.
You don't think it will? What? I don't think
it will. For no, well, it might now, but it all hinges on getting put on. If it's put on HBO Max, sure. If they're keeping it over there on that DC app, no one's gonna buy that DC.
We know a lot of that stuff is starting because Harley Quinn is about to move over to HBO Max.
So I can watch it. So I felt like the writing was on the wall when they put Doom Patrol on HBO Max. We need more eyes on this. We know people aren't gonna do the DC app anymore because a lot of people drop that app as soon as they finish Young Justice, as soon as they finish Doom Patrol, or they realize Swamp Thing got canceled. More people are gonna have HBO Max. If it's on HBO Max with other DC stuff, then for sure. If it's kept on DC's Universe app, it's not coming back.
No. Matter of fact, speaking of, you mentioned Doom Patrol, which, by the way, I'm almost current on Doom Patrol. I'm gonna watch the more recent 2 episodes, maybe tonight with my wife.
Okay, so you are on the new season now.
I am on the new season, yes. Yes. I'm aware that they have actually introduced a whole-ass candle maker, which I didn't think I'd ever see the candle maker on anybody's TV screen.
He is not playing.
Dude, he really ain't. He really ain't Candlemaker out here, man. Y'all better watch out, dude. Y'all better put some respect on Dorothy's name.
Dude, if you all are not watching Doom Patrol, please watch Doom.
Yeah, you need to watch Doom Patrol. It's a really good show. Very good show. Let's see here. Yes, wait here. We got another one here. Says season 4. Season 4 has been confirmed by creator Greg Wiseman. Okay, so yeah, there you go. You got it. Let's see here. All right, now we're gonna go back to now we'll officially go back to Discord questions. Okay, anyway, Decky says, what's the over under of Mystery Lady being Kate Alien's pride? Oh Lord, y'all ain't shit. I'm gonna say the over under, man, I don't know. That's too long. That's too long of a wait to make that reveal. Man, I don't know. Ah, man, I don't know. It's got to be somebody, though. I don't know. I can't say. But you know what? If it did turn out to be K Pride, cool. do something with her, goddammit. Do something with her. Losersaur says, if you could adapt any comic from Image, Marvel, DC, to a TV show or movie, which would you pick? Well, I'm going to go ahead and take Bitterroot off the table because it's already getting that. And I'm going to take Crowded off the table because it's already getting that. Mm-hmm. What's another one? Tell you what. Because, we talked about this before about black and brown, people of color in general not getting enough shine, in popular media. So, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I would like to see a milestone. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but I'd love to see like a milestone verse, like a milestone media verse, like just like kind of like how you have the Arrowverse, but less bullshit in it. Like I want to see Icon, I want to see the Shadow Cabinet, I want to see Static, I want to see Hardware, Rocket, Death Wish, Zombie, hell, even Cobalt. I want to see all of them, just shining. Just shining. Let's see here. Oh, apparently I have a DM from somebody. I wonder if it was the person I timed out. Nope. No, take that back. They tried to call me. Somebody actually thought I was going to answer a Discord call of this motherfucker. Y'all is crazy. Y'all different. Anyway... let's see here. R-Jack Fellhand said, which game do you enjoy more, Sekiro or Ghost of Tsushima? Look, no question. Ghost of Tsushima. Sorry. Sekiro ain't even in the conversation. I do not like that game. I understand why people love it, but I don't like it personally.
At me. You finna get mad at me.
You better not say it. You better not say it. As much as you've been talking about Ghost of Tsushima, you better not say Sekiro.
Well, the reason I've been talking about Ghost of Tsushima so much was basically to rub it in everybody's face that I was playing it before y'all was. But what my thing is, I will say, I said this on my stream yesterday. Saying Ghost of Tsushima, it kind of makes me want to go and start Sekiro over again. I'm not saying it's better, but it's making me want to go.
Okay. I tell you what. I'll give you that one. And the only reason I'm gonna give that one to you is because I actually, between Ghost of Tsushima and a Twitch streamer who I follow by the name of Gun Destiny, they are always streaming Sekiro and doing like speed runs and stuff. And sometimes they'll and they actually said something that made me reconsider my stance on Sekiro. They were basically saying that, like, yeah, when they first played it, they hated it, and that they couldn't do anything with it, and then they said they ended up, like, getting away from it and then coming back to it later, and then, like, you know, really enjoying it. So I was like, okay, I see where you're coming from now. But I will say, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima does make me interested in trying Sekiro again, but I still think Ghost of Tsushima is a superior game. If for no other reason than Ghost of Tsushima, even though its stealth system is not perfect, they have a better stealth system than Sekiro. Just gonna be real about it.
Have a stealth system.
Look, no, but they tried to claim they had one. It's like, dude, you have no stealth system. You a lie. You don't have a stealth system. Fuck From Software for thinking, oh yeah, we put a stealth system in the game. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, the other part of the question was a less serious question. Considering the earlier conversation on Apocalypse and Mora, which logo should go on future pictures of them? Brazzers Dark X. God damn. Actually, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Carter? Do you think it should be was it Brazzers, or Dark X, or do they just get the classic Pornhub?
If they get that, then that by a rather large margin. If they get that intro,
dude, right? Dude, before every time before they clap, like you just hear you just see Apocalypse go. Anyway, Earth2 Emmett asked, what are your thoughts about X Factor #1 dropping in a couple of weeks? I hope we learn a lot about the Resurrection Protocol. Also, do you think Destiny's inability to see further lives of Mora is due to the resurrection process interrupting Mora's reincarnations? Well, here's the thing. Okay, so yes, Earth2 Emmett, we are going to be learning more about the resurrection protocols because a lot of X Factor is focused on the five and how they go through the process of resurrecting people and determining who gets resurrected, who doesn't, and even investigating some issues or inconsistencies or whatever with that. So yeah, I definitely think that'll be a thing. I don't think we have anything to worry about there. Destiny, on the other hand, I don't think she has any issue seeing Mora's future lives because she did say that you will have roughly, what was it? She said, 10 lives? 11 if she makes the right choice. And yeah, I think that's, so yeah, I don't think there's any issue there. Losersaurus says, also, favorite game and movie, TV show, comic of the year so far. Sorry, that's a lot. Well, I can go ahead and tell you right now. Game, Ghost of Tsushima. Movie, Ready or Not. I actually really like that movie. That movie is way more fun than it should be. Right now, TV show, ooh, Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is, whoo, man. Actually, you know what? Let me revisit that after Lovecraft Country comes out. When Lovecraft Country comes out, I'll revisit this. But so far, Doom Patrol. Comic of the year so far. Ooh, man. You know what? Since oh man, this is a tough one because Bitterroot and Die are both back. Oh man. And we live in a world where Al Ewing is still writing the Immortal Hulk at least for a few more issues. God damn! It's one of those. It's any one of those in any kind of rotating order. Carter, what about you?
They didn't ask me. They asked you. This is the Blerd cave. This is Blerd without fear. They didn't ask me. I don't have to make those choices. They asked you. Losersaurus didn't put Carter anywhere in that question.
I will answer this question real quick. Lucia asks, where's Blindfold? Blindfold is very dead.
Hey.
Is he? I thought you were talking about I thought we were talking about the woman. I always get them mixed up. Is Blindfold the woman or is that Blind Spot?
I think that's Blind Spot. I thought Blindfold was the Daredevil sidekick.
Hold on, wait a minute. We're about to look this shit up.
We tripping? Hold on.
Well, we're about to look this shit up. I always get it mixed up because, like,
we finna see who types the fastest.
Oh, let's see here.
It was blindfold. Yeah, blindfold.
Okay, yeah, blindfold. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, blindfold committed suicide, and because she is precognitive, Mora will not allow her to be resurrected because of the rules. No precogs. So if there's a character who's a precog and you're wondering where they are right now, they ain't. They ain't nowhere. They in the hole. Dead.
My heart of hearts, she is somewhere right now with Legion, living the dream.
Maybe. We'll hope.
Read that Legion book. It was great.
I did actually get on that.
Size Spurrier run of Legion was great. Not just the covers, because every cover for that book was fucking immaculate, but that book itself was great.
I'll have to look into that one. Let's see. Moody Pass says, "Hey, Blerd, love your videos. What do you think Giant Size Storm will be about? Do you think they will mention Storm's godhood?" Probably. They will probably mention things going on with her back in Wakanda, that sort of thing. But honestly, I think it's going to be a continuation of what we saw in Giant Size X-Men, what was it, Jean Grey and Emma Frost, number 1, if I had to guess. Let's see here. See, DeVegas49 says, "I'm curious as to how relations between Wakanda and Krakoa are going to go. Sure, Storm and some of the X-Men are welcome there, and the Wakandans still love her, but will that be enough to maintain a positive relationship between the two nations?" I think that's something they're working towards. And maybe we'll see. Maybe that is something we will see in Giant Size X-Men Storm number 1. Maybe that's something we'll see, and maybe it's something we'll see addressed in future issues of X-Men. Because I feel like that's actually X-Men and the Marauders are the most likely place for you to see that story unfold. Mostly because Storm is a member of the Marauders, and X-Men is just a series of one-shots. Sometimes 2 shots, but mostly 1-shots.
I like this next question.
You take this one.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. Where do you think they will take Beast's shady behavior in the X-Men? Number 1, I like that it's being addressed.
Yes.
I love that it's being addressed because here's the thing. Hickman is only continuing something that's been happening in quite a few X books before he even came on.
Right. Like this has been going on for a while. This isn't new. Beast and his weird behavior.
This has been happening. Someone pointed out earlier in a run that they hated. This has been a thing since Bendis's run.
Yes. Bendis is technically where this all came from. Like the fact that Beast is shady. Well, you know what I think? Okay, so I want to pontificate on this a little bit. I feel like Beast is in a similar position as Charles Xavier. I feel like people, when they think of Beast, they still think of the Beast from the 90s X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
Same goes for Professor Xavier. People don't think about the Charles from the comics. They think about Patrick Stewart. They think about
on the cartoon.
Right. Hear the boat going. God. Yeah, X-Men in the 90s. Sex noises. God. That dude sounded like he was busting the hardest nut whenever that motherfucker started screaming. Danger. Anyway, I feel like Beast is kind of one of those characters. I actually think Beast has always been kind of problematic, but I think people just ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do think that it's a good idea to explore that and expound upon it. And I'm glad Hickman's allowing this to happen.
And you know what? Somebody actually made. Let me not say that he's been shady. It's just he's been someone who. McCoy has always been someone who thinks he can do certain things because his shit don't stink. That was the whole thing about bringing the original X-Men back, is because he thinks that Scott things he's doing is not right. So he's going to rip these kids from their timeline to here, and then that started a whole bunch of stuff. He's just Hey, but Beast is just uppity and thinks he can do whatever. And I think I just see someone else asking in the chat, how do we know that this isn't Dark Beast? Because Dark Beast died before Hickman stuff started.
Dark Beast died during Uncanny X-Men. I think it was like it was like either 19, 20, I think it was 19 or 20. Maybe even before that. But it was during the Matthew Rosenberg run. I see Conway, Conway Bergdog says, I think Beast is also the spy that Iron Man found. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if that's ever even going to be addressed is kind of my thing. Like, I don't even know if that's going to be addressed. Lucio says the reality of McCoy is he's always been too cozy with the Avengers for my liking. Yeah, that is also true. He's also been too cozy with the Inhumans as well.
Yo, Sebastian saying hubris has always been his weakness. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, I think we talked about this in the X-Force comments for X-Force number 10. I think that and I think a lot of other people are thinking the same thing. I don't think that Dark Beast exists anymore the way we think of Dark Beast. I don't think Dark Beast exists anymore as a separate entity. I think that when they brought back a lot of the mutants on Krakoa, they are a hodgepodge of all of their incarnations. So, like, in this case, Dark Beast is just Beast. It's just that it's kind of like an evened out. Like Dark Beast is in there. Like, the mentality of Dark Beast is a part of this current version of Beast, which is probably why he's acting the way he's acting. But, like, at the same time, you look at, they kind of implied this with Jean Grey, that she's pretty much the sum total of all of her different incarnations. More or less. Not saying it's exactly the case, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But it's, like, stuff that they've kind of hinted at, or at least maybe made it seem like. But if they later came out and said, like, we have, like, case in point, X Factor number 1, they say, oh yeah, when we reincarnate people, we basically take, everything about them, even like their alternate selves, and we just kind of come up with a perfect hodgepodge. And it's like, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially considering Beast. And let's see. Let's see here. So yeah, was LJ Brown said if Nate Gray doesn't exist, Dark Beasts don't exist no more either. Man.
And I was under the impression that Dark Beast wouldn't exist now, just because that's something that a remnant of wasn't Dark Beast from Age of Apocalypse?
Yes, but he got pulled, like, a ways back. He got pulled over into the current continuity for one reason or another. I don't remember. I just know that he popped up, and that motherfucker was just hanging out. Like, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here now. I'm cool. What's good?" But no. Let's keep going. We still got some more Discord questions here. We got 2 more Discord questions. Audio says, hey there, have you considered dedicating a video to Bishop? I have, but a lot of you will know that what I typically do with my character breakdowns, I typically talk about characters people don't know that much about. Or characters who have been around for a while but are lesser known. That's kind of why I've not done a video on Storm. It's also why I haven't done a video on Bishop. Because they're the... Matter of fact, if you've watched my all-black X-Men video, you'll know why. Because I do remember saying in that video that, like... And in other videos I've done since then, that I dare people... I actually challenge people a lot of times when they claim they're X-Men fans and they love the black characters in X-Men. I usually challenge them to name characters that are not Storm or Bishop. And matter of fact, now, because he's become popular lately, Sync or Darwin. Name me some black X-Men that are not those characters. Matter of fact, I'll give you this. Name me 10 X-Men characters right now that are not Storm, Bishop, Sync, or Darwin. I will wait. I will wait. And there are that number exists. That number exists. Also, by the way, Moody Pass, you are gonna get. Never mind. Somebody beat me to it. Somebody beat me to it, and thank you for handling that for me, because I was sure about to go the fuck off about people trying to have questions or answer questions in the question section. Moody. Anyway, Yasuke26 asked, and this is going to be the last question because the other one came in after the fact. We'll answer it next week. Yasuke26 asked, favorite martial arts film? Ooh, man, that's a tough one. And the reason why is because there's so many that I love. I tell you what, I'll give you some of my favorites. Just kind of thrown out there. Well, of course, Ip Man. Ip Man is definitely one. That one's definitely high up there on the list. I would also say... The Raid, both Raid 1 and 2, both are up there. Shit, man. There's so many good ones. The 5 Deadly Venoms. Hell, yeah, let me see something real quick. I want to see something. I want to see... Kind of want to refresh my memory on some. I definitely... You know what? Even though I know it's not a lot of people's favorite, but I really have a weird fascination with Game of Death. I have a very weird fascination with Game of Death. Let's see here. Some of these are dumb. Some of these are dumb. Some of these are dumb. More of these are dumb. More dumb. More dumb. Yeah. I'm going through and I'm actually looking at a long list of martial arts films. Ooh, you know what? This woman does not get enough respect put on her name. Dude, anything with Cynthia Rothrock. Anything with Cynthia Rothrock in it. I don't care if it's Tiger Claw. I don't care if it's God, I'm blanking on some of the names of some of her other ones. But man, Cynthia Rothrock used to be out here. Oh, dude, I miss her. Man. Anyway, neither here nor there. Do you have any favorites, Carter? Any favorite martial arts films that you love?
I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but I don't know why I was watching this. I don't know how I found it, but MTV used to do this thing. Mm-hmm. Where they would air certain kung fu movies.
Mm-hmm. They would redub them.
Yeah, and do you remember Volcano High?
Yes, I do. I actually own both the. Well, I have a bootleg of the MTV version, and I have the actual DVD of the original. Okay. That's actually, I like both of them. I think Volcano High is definitely the MTV version is ridiculously more entertaining. Yeah. But I like both. I actually like both because the story is actually kind of different depending on which one you go with.
I wasn't that big of a kung fu guy just because I didn't have access to them. So mine are gonna be kind of basic. So it would be like like Rumble in the Bronx, Kung Pao just for the lulz of it.
Oh damn.
I mean, yeah, I see people in the chat saying Kung Fu Hustle. You could say that as well, but
yeah, Kung Fu Hustle. Actually, I like that guy's. Oh, you know what? I got one for you. Blast from the Past, and I love this movie. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Black Mask with Jet Li.
I was gonna say Black Mask at first.
Dude, I love Black Mask. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all motherfuckers say. That movie is lit. That movie is lit.
Well, you know what? You have to preface that by saying first Black Mask, because they did a sequel and it was
They did do. Oh yeah, no, the sequel's bad. Oh, you know what? I want to put some respect on somebody's name real quick. I want to put some respect on Cynthia Rothrock's name right quick. That woman is still out here. Dude, she is still out here. Hold on. This woman is still out here. I didn't know she was out here like this, though. Oh, my motherfucking God. Hold on, wait a minute. Cynthia Rothrock. Now, here, let's see. Here, let's pull the. Okay, so here, I'm gonna pull up a. This woman has only gotten better with age. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. But for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, for those of you young bucks out here who don't know what I'm talking about, here, let's go for it. Oh wait, here, this is still the old window. Oh, let's get out of that. There we go. Okay. This is Cynthia Rothrock. This is Cynthia Rothrock right here. And I was just sitting here looking. I was like, dude, this woman is, I was like, she is out here living her best life. What was it? Some of her movies, and I want to point out, let's put some respect to this woman's name. This woman is an 8th degree black belt in Tang Sudo, black belt in Taekwondo, black belt in Karate, black belt in Eagle Claw, black belt in Wushu, black belt in Northern Shaolin, and black belt in Pai Lum Tao Kung Fu. This woman is out here living her best life. And, oh, wait, here are a couple of her personal favorites I really liked. I actually found out about her because of No Retreat, No Surrender 2. That's actually what I remember her from, the first thing I ever saw her in. Okay. And then China O'Brien. China O'Brien, which was just, God, it is such a product of its time. It is they made 2 of them. It's a set of movies so fucking 90s, it's not even funny. She was also in Tiger Claws, which is a really good movie. I like that one. Lady Dragon is another really good one. Dude, I forgot she was in Hercules: The Legendary Journeys with Kevin Sorbo. Damn.
That's what I know her from. Now that I see a picture of her, that's what I know her from.
Dude, wait a minute. You ready to see what she look like now?
Sure.
Boom. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her right now. That woman, like, right now, she's actually 63. I want to point out. She is actually 63 years old, and she's still out here. That woman can get it.
Fine.
Actually, you know, the funny thing is, the picture on the left where she's 40, that is from Tiger Claws. You can actually see Bolo Young standing behind her.
Bloodsport in the background.
Right, dude, that's motherfucking Bolo Young. Look, that motherfucker walk to the camera and be like, "You are next." Look, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Y'all be thinking I be bullshitting here on the Blerd Cave. But look.
Oh my God.
Dude, she can get it. Look, matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute. When I found that picture, like, 'cause I actually found this picture on my phone first, I was just like,
God damn.
Ooh, Lord Jesus. Look.
It's Kung Fu shit. Do you remember the old TV show? They used to show it on Fox Kids.
Mm-hmm.
It was a martial arts show. It was done like it was a damn video game, but it was all live action.
What, talking about WMAC Masters?
Oh my God, that's what it was.
Yeah, WMAC Masters. Yeah. Dude, I used to fuck with that show heavy. I actually got to, okay, so, I don't know if y'all know this. One of the guys on WMAC Masters was in Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Right.
Hakeem the Machine Alston. That motherfucker was in No, I'm not even bullshitting. That motherfucker was in Mortal Kombat. He was the dude that Liu Kang pieced up. He was the dude that Liu Kang pieced up in Mortal Kombat 1. Matter of fact, here, I got a little something for you. I got a little, yeah, this motherfucker right here. Let me get this. Let me get these pictures. Let me get these pictures. Oh wow, that is actually not good. Here we go. This is the motherfucker right here. Yeah, that's the motherfucker right here. Here you go. Booyah. Here, check it out. That's Akeem the Machine Austin right there. Up on the screen. And
you gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop saying
that was his name. You wanna know why they called him the Machine? Wait here, wait. No, that's Cynthia Rothrock. Sorry. I'm saving that for later. I'm saving that for later. This is what that motherfucker looked like on the show. That motherfucker he'd come out to the ring looking like this. Because you know what they would do is they would fight on the set of Universal Studios. Yeah. Like, so you know all the rides at Universal Studios? What was it? The Earthquake, the King Kong ride, the old Western joint. They would fight on those sets. And they'd have ninjas come out and they'd have to fight the ninjas. They have to fight each other. Those motherfuckers had health bars. I used to eat that shit up, man. I used to eat that shit up. I'm glad you reminded me about that show. Oh, did you know who was the producer of that show?
Oh, I do not. Who's the producer?
Bruce Lee's daughter. Yep. He's come on Saturday mornings. Matter of fact, if you really here, I want to show y'all something. I'm gonna blow y'all's motherfucking minds real quick. Check this out. Okay, so right here, these guys I'm showing you right now, these were some of the fighters on WMAC Masters. I'm a little sad that they didn't have what's his name? Chris Casamassa isn't on here, but for those of you who don't know, Chris Casamassa was the guy who played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, the movie. And he was on this show as well. He was the Red Dragon, Chris Casamassa. There was also another guy who was called Yin Yang Man. I can't remember his actual name, but man, they used to throw. Ooh, Panther Claw. That guy! Look, there were three brothers on that show. There were three brothers on the show. The Machine was one of them. There was another guy called Bam. And then there was another dude, I think it was Panther Claw. Or something along those lines. But he had like a big panther claw in his chest. And he was a wushu fighter. That dude used to go put it to work. Man, I used to love shit. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, the guy on the bottom right, that's your Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat video games. If I'm not mistaken, I think he used to do the motion capture for Liu Kang in some of the earlier Mortal Kombat games. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think that's right.
One of them was a Power Ranger on Lightspeed Rescue. I remember that.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Like I'm going through here looking at it now. But yeah, dude, this shit used to be lit. This shit used to be lit. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, found him. Eric Betts, the Panther. Woo, that boy was cold. Hold on, wait a minute. That boy was cold. Ooh.
Never started.
Dude, hold on, wait a minute. I got open the tab. Here, where is it? That's my boy. That boy good. Yeah, cause dude, that motherfucker. I love how they would introduce characters. They introduced that shit like you were actually playing a fighting game. That motherfucker's like.
It had health bars.
Yeah.
In the fucking show, dude. They had
Eric. That motherfucker. When they would put the motherfuckers out in the ring, like, Eric Betts, Panther. look. You know the only thing that was missing from that motherfucker was like when someone got knocked out.
Continue.
That's the only thing that was missing. Oh, goddamn. I love it, though. Oh, dude. Yeah, SFC Cape Killer just said it. He said the backstage drama. Dude, they had backstage heat. It was so good. It was so good. The motherfuckers would be getting mad at each other because it was two brothers. It was Star Warrior and Star something. I can't remember. I'm about to, you know what? Oh, man, dude. I'm going to see if I can find this shit. Dude, if I fuck around and find this shit, y'all ain't never going to hear the end of it. I'm going to be like, man, y'all, Blerd, what are you doing right now? Are you working on the next video? Nah, man, I'm watching WMAC Masters. Dragon Star, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, dude, they'd have backstage drama and shit that was like fueling the narrative. It was always some bullshit going on. I was like, God damn, y'all doing the most back here. And then they had a command center. The backstage looked like one of the motherfucking Power Rangers command centers. It was so fucking good. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, Timac, yep. Yeah, I think he was on there like once, maybe before or something like that. Dude, they had all kind of motherfuckers on that show, dude. It was kind of wild. Oh, and I think they had yeah, Merrimack. Oh, check this out. I just found a list. Hold up. I want to show y'all some shit. I'm sorry. This last one. It's the last one, I promise. Okay, so they had Bridget Riley. Who was on the show. What was it? Her name was Diamond. Or no, wait. No, take that back. No, that was not her name. What was her name on that show? But no, Bridget Riley was on there. Here's Chris Castleman. They got the Mortal Kombat picture. They like, now we want you to see who this motherfucker was. We want you to see who this bitch was. That was Scorpion. He was kicking the shit out of Johnny Cage. God damn. Oh. Anyway, yeah, Ho Sung Pak. They had him. You got Linda, or no, not Linda Lee, Shannon Lee. I don't know why I said Linda. That was the wife. Or was it the wife? I can't remember. Anyway, don't care. Shannon Lee, she was the host, and I believe she was a producer on the show. I remember Sophia Crawford being on there. They're not really showing any of the other ones. But yeah, dude, this show, God, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Watch that shit be on Tubi TV. Watch. I'm gonna go look on Tubi TV right now and see if I can find that motherfucker. Y'all watch. Have a watch party for that shit. Can't wait. Anyways, man, we've had a fucking full-ass motherfucking show. We're gonna get out of here. It's been too fucking wild. Wait, it says it's on YouTube. Oh, shit. Damn. Visions of Evil. Oh, my God. I'm about to go down the rabbit hole. Me and my kid are going to be watching WMAC Masters later because she loves shit like that. She loves seeing motherfuckers, like, just fighting. Because I know what'll happen. We'll start watching that shit. It's just like, all right, Daddy, it's time for us to fight. And she's like, I'm going to be this character, you be that character. And, like, we'll have some random kung fu battle for, like, 10 minutes. It's great. Being a dad is just fun. Being a dad is just so much fun. By the way, Conway Bergdog, thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Says, love the new animations, bro. Always, as always, great content. Thank you! Because y'all make it possible. Y'all make it possible. I don't do this. I didn't do shit. Y'all made it happen. But that said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here because it is that time. We've overstayed our welcome as we always do. Carter, what's going on with you, man? What do you got going on?
And I don't know. I might have to get some more Ghost of Tsushima up in me, you know. I don't know how people are feeling about Uno.
Oh, Dark Angel, she ain't happy. She said she ain't playing with us no more. Cammy has been excommunicated from the Uno group. If you hear Dark Angel tell it, because look, I wish I could play it, but man, I can't because it's kind of problematic. We were talking some Cash Money shit in there, man. We were saying some shit that wasn't even safe for work. But because Cammy made a clip of it and like was showing it to us, and I was like, ooh, I can't play that back. I can't play that back. Look, and y'all know me on Twitch. I be talking all kind of wild shit. We were acting Ooh, whoo, we was acting.
We were clowning. We were clowning that Uno game.
Y'all know me, man. Man, we were acting mad niggerish. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to share. The world can't see that. Anyway, no. I don't know. What we're gonna be getting into later. We'll see what happens. We'll keep it. Actually, you know what I was thinking about doing is making it like where like we do like if I were to stream it, I would stream it on here, but make it one of those things where like if you don't catch the stream, there's no VOD later. Like you just miss that shit. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Oh, Dark Angel said correction. Blerd, Cammy, and Carter were talking problematic. Wait a minute, Dark Angel, don't act like you ain't say shit.
I'm so innocent right now. All I did was laugh.
Look. No, because there was a part where I think one of us was like, oh, yeah, because I think Cammy had hit me with a draw 5.
I know that's where all of this came from. You all have not seen Rage till a motherfucker playing Uno and they have to draw 15.
Well, no,
draw 15.
But no, the thing that was so messed up about was that Cammy hit me with the draw 5, and then I was the next in line. I was like, oh man, Cammy, that ain't cool. Why you gonna make me have to make Carter eat this draw 10? And I stacked that motherfucking draw 5. and then you were.
I knew what was coming. I didn't say a word. I muted the mic. Then I just put my draw 5 down there. And all you hear next is Dark Angel going, "You dirty motherfucker."
Dude, it was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing. I'm sorry. But no, I'm gonna drop the link here to the channel, twitch.tv/Carter Presents. Man, go check him out. My guy's out here streaming. Yeah, getting it done, putting in the work. And yeah, if you swing by his channel, you'll likely see him playing Ghost of Tsushima because that's what we are all doing right now. Look, I mean, I see somebody brought up spades. I have talked about playing spades for streams and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, that's a friendship ender.
Because spades, it's not cursing. Spades is fist fights in the street.
Oh yeah, no, we fight. We be like, oh no. Oh wait, no, you reneged on that book. No, give me the book. Give me the book. Oh, so you ain't gonna give up the book? Oh, you're just gonna. Nah, come on, outside now. Come on, let's go. Nah, cause this motherfucker. No,
flying states over. Call somebody out on some shit.
We'll be sitting talking about no, he reneged, so he gotta give up the book. And somebody gonna give a book. One of y'all motherfuckers gonna give up a book. It ain't gonna be me. He reneged. Who giving it up? You gonna give it up? You gonna give it up? oh, none of y'all gonna give it up. Oh no, we all gonna be some fighting motherfuckers this evening. Okay, got you. That's why we've been scared to play, because Uno has already kind of fractured some friendships. Uno had already fucked up a few friendships in Blerd Koa. We ain't trying to fuck up no more of them. But I will say, I have spades on the ready. I have spades ready to go at a moment's notice, though.
Spades will destroy this whole Blerd cave. It'll be in rubble.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all be thinking a motherfucker be playing, but I'm for real about my shit. Like, no, we don't fuck around in Blerd Koa when it come to that shit. I do want to say though, if I don't think I'm gonna stream again tonight, I'm probably gonna keep it pretty chill, pretty peace. But I do want to show y'all something before I head out. I want you to know your boy has been out here in Ghost of Tsushima, acted a whole monkey. Look at your boy. Look at your boy looking clean. Look here, just in case y'all can't see it because it's black and white, everything kind of blend together, you don't get the full effect. Booyah, there you boy go right there. Look at the drip on this boy. Out here like a whole ass samurai. Like a whole ass samurai. I'm out here. God damn it. Oh, my guy Conway Bergdog coming through. Said with the $4.99 super chat says, oh, one last thing. Wife tested positive for COVID, so asking for prayers, thoughts. Dude, first off, oh my God. I am so sorry to hear that. Dude, we're gonna look. First off, man, y'all you take care. Take care of your wife. Make sure she is good, man. I'm sending all my positive energy. Carter's gonna be sending all his positive energy. Blerd Co is gonna be sending their positive energy. Please, man, please. I hope y'all stay safe. I hope she gets well soon, because man, this Carol fucking Baskins ain't no bullshit. I keep trying to tell y'all folks. People be sitting out here trying to tell other people that's not real, and I'm like, look, man, I know people who are out here who are getting it. It is real. It is 100,000, 10 million% real. Please, and I tell people this too. If you're going out in these streets, please wear a mask. It is not that hard to do. I saw a meme going around said if Kane could be in the Royal Rumble for 59 minutes and eliminate over 11 people with a mask on, nobody else has an excuse. You just go into the grocery store. This man was out here eliminating people. But no, in all seriousness though, please do it, because it's not just for your safety, it's for the safety of other people. And yeah, I hate it, man. I hate finding out that that people are still catching. So yeah, dude, my heart goes out to you and yours, Conway. And man, please just take care of her, and hopefully y'all get through this and get past it, and hopefully never have to deal with that shit again. But yeah, that said, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I don't really have anything pressing going on at the moment, that I'm aware of, at least. No one's told me. Let's see. Wow. And then, I don't know. I don't know what's going to be going on here. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. I guess I'm going to put up some polls. Not just in the Discord, but I'm going to put some up on the community tab for the channel as well. I got some stuff that I have in mind, and I want to see what everybody thinks. But that said, man, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. Continue being plus ultra to each other. And I guess we'll see you all next time. Y'all take care. Plus ultra.